Hi, Queen. How are you? Is it late? Oops, sorry. Just hit the thing. I was just thinking I had a bit of time, so I just thought I would come on and pull cards. Like I wouldn't do questions today, but I would pull like just a card on a topic for people. I don't think it's going to be that busy. But yeah, if it gets busy, sure. But so what I'm doing today is like if people want a free thing, I'm not going to do a question, but I'll let them pick from a deck and then I'll shuffle for their energy and I'll just pick a couple of cards for them. I just wanted to be able to do something for the 12/12 portal, but I'll read for you for sure. And then if there's no one else here, I'll just sign off for today. Yes, I'll do you for sure. Hi Jojo. Yeah. So Jojo, I'm just today I'm just doing I'm just checking my thing. Just because my energy is a bit beat today, but and I decided I'm going to keep track of the new subs. I'm going to write them down here. Not that today's the popular time, but I thought I'd test it out. But yes, so if Jojo, if you wanted a particular card pull, like a general message or a love one, then I will shuffle for your energy and pull. And then I'll read for Queen as well. And if anyone wants to donate, I'll do that. And then I'll be off in a bit. Hi, yeah, Opinionated Mama. So today, for the free list, Opinionated Mama, I'm pulling a card based on your energy, love or general message based on what you say. So maybe I should type this down. Okay, so hopefully people, it's a little different. It just helps with the energy exchange. And make sure to like and sub. Okay, so hi Sunny Joe, I'm fine. How are you? So Jojo, did you want a general message or like a love message? Because I'll pull from the deck accordingly. How's everyone? I like to come on when it says it's not going to be busy. Okay, for sure, Opinionated Mama. I'm seeing if, okay, Jojo wanted heart. Oh, okay, love. Okay. So for the love, what I'm going to do, I can pull regular tarot for love, but I'll pull from, because I know this is a popular deck, so I'll pull from that with one timing. Okay, so this is for sure, Sunny Joe, not a problem. Thank you, everyone. Thank you guys for coming by. I appreciate it. Hope everyone's doing well. Holidays are getting close. Okay, spirit guides, angels, ancestors for Jojo. What is a message? Oh, you can't see. I moved my camera a bit so you can't see the shuffling. What is a general message for Jojo today? Okay, so the first, is attraction. And then I'm going to pull one more here for you. So what it says here is you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So I feel like Spirit's telling you or suggesting that you try to stay present in the moment, not to to still find the beauty in things, and also know that you are also beautiful in your soul. So we'll add one more to that. Unlikely. So if there's a particular question you are thinking about, Spirit's saying maybe unlikely for now, but abundance at the bottom of the deck. So something positive is coming through attraction, and the romantic love you seek will come by you like manifesting it. Okay, so that's what I have for you, Jojo. Thank you for dropping by and letting me pull a card for you. Okay, yes, happy holidays as well. And the Opinionated Mama wants to live. Hi, thank you. Hi, Tamela's Guidance. Hi, how are you? So today for the free list, Tamela's Guidance, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. The energy exchange, but my energy is a little low today. So for the free list, if that's what you're interested in, I'm pulling cards just based on the energy. If you'd like one, I'm happy to pull one for you. Okay, Spirit Guides, Angels, Ancestors. This is for Opinionated Mama. I hope Opinionated Mama is still here. What is a message that So opinionated mama, that came out really, really quickly and strong. I feel like this card's going to come out a lot, maybe. But we have soulmate that came out. Opinionated mama, did you drop by one? Oh, sorry, I don't mean to you. It's just I told Spirit I wanted a break. Did you came by once before, but I didn't read for you, did you? Did I? Just felt like I got a message with soulmate. But anyway, if you guys subscribe, I'll be back on a different day where I do like mini questions, like I do 2 card pulls for mini questions. So you can ask your questions on that day. So we have soulmate. What does... Okay, so we have soulmate. And okay, yeah. I don't know why. I just felt I felt something when the soulmate came out for you. And also there's something better. So those are the 2 cards for you. So if there's something on your mind, you'll understand how that resonates. We also have remain positive to fix this camera angle at the bottom of the deck. So something about soul family, soulmate, something about reevaluating something regarding, really strong connection and remaining positive. So whether you're going through a tough time with somebody or I don't know if this is about growing something and getting through a tough time, or this is about your own search for it. And ask your angels is under there. Definitely come back again, opinionated mama, because I'm like, I kind of feel like there's more to, like, more messages Spirit wants to give you. So yeah, that was strong though, the way that one came out. Okay. I think it was Sunny Joe, and then Canal's guidance. Thank you guys for dropping by and for the energy exchange. Sunny Joe wanted general, I think, right? I'll use this. Thank you, great. Sorry. Thank you, opinionated mama. I was about to call you grateful mama. Maybe you're grateful, opinionated mama. But I felt like that's soulmate card came out strong. So this is for, I'm just double checking that Sunny Joe wanted general. Yes, general. Okay. Spirit guides, angels. You have hi Dorothy. So the free card pull is for subscribers. So if you subscribe with authentic energy exchange with the intention of subscribing, then I can certainly pull your card. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors of Sunny Joe. Okay, what is a message? So okay. Here's a message for Sunny Joe. Here's a message that Sunny Joe needs to hear on the 12/12 portal. Happy 12/12 portal, or if it's still that time where you guys are in the world, it's still that time in North America. Oops. Okay. So message for Sunny Joe. Message for Sunny Joe. Okay. So Sunny Joe. So these are the cards. This is like a take on the tarot. I'm sure you've seen this before. Okay, Dorothy. So I'm going to read the message from here. This is technically also the 2 of Pentacles classically, if you follow tarot. But what this deck wants you to know is talking about finding balance, not working too hard, but learn something about balancing. Let me just look at it with this card. This is technically the Page of Swords. It's about logical, perceptive, insightful, blunt, and an exciting intellectual challenge. So it looks like an opportunity. Sunny Joe is either before you or coming towards you. And it's going to be about it, like you finding a balance or you using balance and prioritization and minor adjustments to achieve something like that. Be careful, look at documents closely, use your words carefully. There's something kind of around the corner for you here, it seems. So these are the pictures. people like images. If you have an air sign in your life, that might also be relevant. Or if you, I don't remember what your sign is, but anyway, that's what I have for you today. Sunny Joe, thank you for dropping by. I appreciate it. Try to do questions another day. Okay, so, okay, Dorothy, oh no, it was Tanel's guidance. A channeling message. So did you mean like, so I was pulling, so Tanel's guidance, so I was pulling from like either the tarot, like, well, the modified tarot deck or the love deck. Did you want one from here? Thanks, Sunny. Did you, sorry, you can't see this. I need to fix this camera, sorry. Did you want one from here, Tanel's guidance? The modified tarot. Okay. I do like you got when I do actually Tanel's guidance, because I don't think I've read for you before. Can you give me your horoscope sign? I don't know why, like I'm feeling already Tanel's guidance. I'm already feeling like spirit like wants to connect, and like there's things you need to know in here, or you're sorting something out, and they're like, so please come back and ask a question next time, like I got for Penny in a moment too. I guess spirit very much wants you guys to have a question answered. Oh, Virgo Libra cusp. I wonder why. Maybe it's something to do with the cusp. Your guides, angels, ancestors of Tanel's guidance. Today I shall be sharing a general message for businesses that okay, so sometimes when I get messages easily, I'll just share it. So like I'm saying, like you're aspiring to something, or you're moving, like I see stairway, like something's ascending for you. So whether that's a transformation, and they're making me shuffle a lot. Why are they making me shuffle a lot? Something's ascending, something's changed, or something's moving in the way you want. They almost want me to pull from the spirit deck for me. I'm gonna just go from the spirit legend. Hi, Shady Lady. Yeah. So if you just came into the room, I don't think there's that many people today, but that's fine. Just make sure you see that it's a bit different than the usual format I do. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna look at this card first before. Oh, sorry, I just got excited. Tanel's guidance. So we have this one, which is essentially the Six of Cups. Okay, so I read the Six of Cups differently, but today, because we're going to rely on this, let me pull a second one here for you. So here it's talking about children or childhood, revisiting old dreams or plans, spirit guiding, romanticizing things to be. Okay, so Manisha, I'll pull a card for you. Let me get to you. Okay. And the Queen of Cups. Okay, so Tanel's guidance. So yeah, definitely come back, because I'm like feeling all this stuff. So the Six of Cups and the Queen of Cups. Obviously, we can just take the messages as they are on the cards, which I'll read to you, but then I'll just say if I'm feeling anything else. So loving, compassionate, caring. I guess it depends on maybe if there's something specific on your mind, Tanel's guidance, you'll know best how this might be relevant for you. But it does feel, I still feel a little bit of, even though these cards feel more passive and receptive in their energy, I do think there's some ascension or manifestation going on. You either are a loving spirit and have some loving spirits around you, that energy's around you. If specifically you're thinking about someone in particular, I mean, this card bodes very well for elevating the connection, in reuniting and like having like kind of that soulmate type energy or soul family type energy. But there's some ascension in your heart space is like what I'm feeling. Like, I don't know if you've been doing inner work or yeah, there's more messages here than 1 second. I'm trying to keep it compact today, to know, because I told everyone one card, but now it's like they want me to pull more cards, so I'm going to try my best to do it from here. You have a strong sense of intuition. You should listen to your intuition. You have the ability to know what energies to let in, and even those energies that you don't let in around you, whether they're people or whether they're circumstances, you're able to now do it, or you will be able to do it in some kind of like higher, like some kind of more inner, like some, I was going to say loving manner, but it's like, it's not even like it's loving manner, but it's like you're ascending. So your ability to be compassionate to others, like to have your boundaries, but still be compassionate to others or situations, is advancing. So if you feel like you've been working on things, I feel like this is spirit like confirming that, and as well as like showing you where they want you to go and how to stay on the right path, like not to be like, there are rewards for you at the end of this. There's strong energies of like love and emotion around here. Obviously, if you have children or thinking about children or something, there could be a specific message from that. But I feel like it's more about like a universal sense of some loving energy and something about manifestation and ascension. Yeah. Oh, we have the Magician. Yes. The Magician and the Dreamer at the bottom of the deck. So Mook, if there's something you're doing or something you're pursuing, I think Spirit's supporting you in that endeavor, and they want you to continue in that endeavor and to do it out of a sense of love and out of a sense of wanting to do it. And if there's something you're not sure about doing, if it's not speaking to your heart space, then don't do it. Okay, a lot of people and circumstances. Oh, you dream a lot. Yes, always doing the inner work. Yeah, I'm feeling like there's some more messages for you. So like I said, on some days, like I'll do like mini questions for free. Like obviously you can donate, but come back on the days that I'm doing the mini questions and we can ask something specific. There seems to be like a lot of energy circulating around you, but at the same time you seem very or the energy around you in you seems anchored. So I'm not sure what that means. Yeah, the Dreamer could be that. That just said a new start, trust yourself. The trust yourself is sticking out to me. Trust yourself. But thank you for dropping by today. I appreciate it. Yes, thank you for dropping by and sharing your energy with me. I appreciate you coming by on the 1212 portal. Take this time to manifest, and wishing you all the best. Thank you, Queen. Okay, who was after Tanel? It was Shady Lady. No, it was Dorothy. If Dorothy is still here, so Dorothy or Shady Lady, if you're, oh no, and there was also Pradikshia. I'm pulling a card only, so if you wanted a card, you can let me know. Actually, I meant to write people down. I even had my little book here to write people down. Okay, if those people are gone, if Shady Lady or Pratikshia are gone, then... Oh, you're here, Dorothy. Oh, sorry. Okay, so Dorothy, did you want a love card or did you want a general, like, I mean, the general card, the general tarot can be used for love as well, but whatever you'd like. Yeah. Okay, Dorothy. Thank you. I'm sorry. The messages are a little bit delayed, so they come in a little slow. General. Okay. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors of Dorothy, for Dorothy's highest good. Please give us a message that Dorothy needs today on the 12/12 portal. What does Dorothy need to know today on the 12/12 portal? What is a message that will resonate with Dorothy on the 12/12 portal? Okay, so these two came up together. Okay, just let me tune in for a second. Okay, so there is a message here about, I'll show you the cards in a second, about opportunities, about potential lying within your energy space, to take that first step with confidence, and also like, like have your inner strength about you. Be able and ready to protect yourself, and to watch and observe things going around you and protect that which is, your own manifestations, the things you want, your dreams, your desires, or your personal space even. But persevere. So if again, it'll depend on what's kind of going on in your mind. This, like, there's a perseverance here. Like, this is not the time to give up, even if you felt any hardships or any obstacles. Spirit is guiding you to say that you're going to find success here. So this is the first card. This is the second card. Yeah, this is kind of like somebody coming like around and like almost like patting your back and being like, yes, like a real, like, it's not like a pep rally, but it's more like, you've got this. This is going in the right direction, but like, keep on path, stay on guard. I don't know if it has to be that protective, but you'll know best into your situation from people or energies. But you have something, and don't let like people like tell you that what you have or the idea you have or the thing you're pursuing is not the right thing. You are on the right path, and if you need, you can ask your angels for help. There's a message here on this card as well. Okay, so that's what I have for you, Dorothy. Let's just see what was at the bottom of the deck. Yes, and whatever it is, so Spirit's also saying that there is abundance in your future. There's abundance that is going to be long-term. If you have a vision or a goal of things, even if it's starting in an embryonic stage, there's potential in what's happening here. And financially, if you have any financial concerns, eventually, maybe not right away, but eventually those would be addressed as well. So I hope that helped. That's a blessing. Okay, I need help. Okay, I'm sure things will get better. Thank you for coming by and letting me pull a card for you today, Dorothy. Appreciate it. Hopefully things will get better. And yeah, come back again when something else again. Okay, so I can't remember who is it. So Dorothy, awesome. I think, okay, so Pratikshia, if you're still here, I can pull a love card for you, or who is that other person? Manisha or Pratikshia. If you want a love card, I'll pull it for you. Otherwise, I think I'm almost done. No, Shady Lady. Well, Shady Lady might not be here, but if Shady Lady was here, thank you, Dorothy, and or Cheryl. Otherwise, once they're done. I got this camera angle. I was trying to fix it today. There we go. Next. Okay, let me just make sure. I think they're gone. I'm gonna type it in. make sure to enjoy the 12/12 portal if you guys are still in that time frame. Okay, so let's see if I love how some people like come in all like very feeling so time bound about a question, but then they're not always here. Okay, Pratiksha or oops. I think those are the people, right? Okay, so if any of those people, I know it's weird, right? They're like, please take my question. Okay, so if any of those people, oh, you didn't have to donate, Queen. That's okay. Well, we'll do a second thing for you too. Oh, hi, C Love. How are you? Okay, so if those people aren't here, then I will move on into the donated. Okay, for sure, guys. And then I'll read. That's nice. I like the cleaner energy vibe. How are you doing, C Love? And I stopped talking because apparently I can't multitask. I can't type and do stuff at the same time. I'm doing okay. I just wanted to kind of come on a quiet time and just try pulling cards. Of course, I hope. I always like to know what's going on with people. Or you don't have to tell me. I was going to ask where you're located, but because I like to know where people are and what the weather's like apparently. Okay, so Queen said she wanted to go at the end, which unless if Queen doesn't want, then I'll read for C Love, and then we'll all enjoy the rest of our 12/12 if it's still that time wherever you are. Okay, C Love, go ahead, drop your question. You know what? I'm just gonna try to adjust this because I want to be able to make sure you guys see this a little bit better. Can you see the cards? The light. Okay. Will I make a mistake turning down Jesse's love off? Oh, okay. Oh yes. What happened with that Anthony guy? You were like gonna tell him like you wanted something. That's right. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, the sea love. That's good. Can you remind me of your horoscope? I think you're an Earth sign, but give us the message of that sea love needs. Oh yes. Hi Alpha, how are you? You're a Taurus, okay. But so did you let Anthony or did you let that person know? Is he an Aries? I can't remember. Did you let him know like you were saying how like he left you on red or something? Oh, see, I remembered he was an Aries. Yeah, Alpha. So for today, for the 12/12, we're doing that. Let me just get a one-time read here. C Love. Before I pull from the other deck. Let me make a mistake. Oh, you told him he didn't have much to say. He was acting hot and cold, but I spent the night with him yesterday and he's been right. Oh, has he addressed the issue? Like the fact that that like you've like did he like obviously not like did he maturely be like, well, now that I've had time to think about what you said, I want to okay. So he's sticking around you energetically, but he hasn't been able to communicate with his words yet what he's trying to say. Okay, let me just, I'm going to do something from this deck and then I'm going to pull from a different spread. 1 second, Spirit Guides, Angels. Is there something in general? Is there a general message for Sea Love regarding situation? Okay, so in terms of your question, you haven't talked about it. Yeah, for sure, I'll pull after. Yeah, yeah, well, obviously he's being hot and cold about it. So I wanted to just get a general read, like just a general energy check-in before I pull a particular spread from the other deck regarding your question. I don't know, maybe he has difficulty talking about it, but Spirit is guiding you here, like to, again, I mean, we so overuse the statement, don't we, like in spiritual and divination endeavors, but they really are guiding you here a little bit to your inner voice. Can you see this picture? Like this person is meditating. You know, they're like that which comes through your inner guidance, your inner voice. So in terms of, you asked this question about one person's, like Anthony versus Jesse's energy. And I know you told me Jesse's horoscope sign. Let me just go back really quick. Gemini. Okay. Oh, a Gemini and a Taurus. Exciting. Yeah. So your ability to be able to figure out this, the heart of the question that you're asking is going to come in a place where you feel protected. So when you are with yourself or around with people that you feel safe, that you don't have to be on guard with, or you don't have to defend yourself against. And your inner voice through meditation, your angels are going to help you understand the decision between Anthony or Jesse. That being said, the Spirit wants you to consider something careful, because I was asking for one card for Anthony, one card for Jesse before I pull from the other deck. It's also telling you not to overthink. It's telling you need some rest. So that could just have to do with you in general, thinking about the situation or your job or your school or whatever you do. That don't. It is through rest and meditation that you're going to have insight. There's something that they want you to check about Anthony, that they want you to think deeply about. Even though Anthony is a good person at the core, there's something you need to think about. Jesse, I'm not sure what, I haven't checked into his energy, but there's a lot of like innocence and raw potential with Jesse. There's just this, like, because we have the Dreamer card, which is like the Fool card, as you know. Sorry, I'm just trying to with a different camera angle today. But it's just like this strong desire to take a leap of faith. There seems to be like you and Jesse must have like some kind of a just like an all around like soul connection or attraction, or in the sense like it's not that it has to be a fiery, passionate connection, but it's just like somehow you just vibe with this Jesse person. You always kind of just like, when sometimes you kind of just want to be with Jesse type of thing. It has this kind of energy. At the bottom of the deck, we also have classically the Seven of Cups, which is interesting. So Spirit is already tuned into the fact that you're trying to figure something out. You're trying to discern something regarding your heart space, making a decision, making a choice. Again, there's something about not over analyzing, but to need clarity. There might be too many options in front of you. So you might be looking, there's some other way that Spirit wants you to gauge this issue. I know you said that this person's hanging around you, but you haven't actually had a conversation, but there's something through, like you need to like, there's too many variables around you. It's almost like Spirit saying somehow the answer will become clearer to you about Jesse versus Anthony when you reduce the number of things you're considering. So I'm not sure. Sorry, I just looked at your message. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's that there's too many, like you're overanalyzing different factors in trying to make this decision. So Spirit wants you to really listen to your inner voice. I'm going to pull from another deck. Yeah, so I just saw your thing which says, so with Anthony's account, No, I don't think so. We'll pull from a different deck. But with Anthony, your answer to who is the right choice for you at this time has to do with something about a balance between these people are different. They're going to offer you different things and they have different personalities, and what they can physically offer you in the 3D is also different. So it's like, don't overlook anything in terms of what you want. No, I don't see red flags here with Anthony, but let me pull from a different deck. And then I'm going to do a spread here. Okay. Which deck do we want to use? Okay, I'm going to be cognizant of the time. Yeah, they seem very different. And also the reason you're attracted to them. Oh, hi, Temoyika. I'm just on donations, but if you want to stick around until the end, you can, or you can come back and wait. They feel, yeah, not only do they feel different, the reason you're attracted to the two of them feels very different. So like, I don't know if you like actually make lists or mentally or spiritually you're making lists, like kind of like, oh, well, you know, this Jesse is this, and this, or Anthony's this, and this, but it's like, that's like, I'm seeing lists. So there's like, well, there's all these variables, which is making it harder to, because it's not like a math problem, right? Like we're not going to be able to figure out what the right thing is to do. Oh, okay. See, love, while I'm shuffling, sorry, this came through strongly. Okay, this is really weird. This is not something I would normally say, so I'm not sure why this is coming, but I'm getting this question. Okay. I'm just going to go back to exactly how you phrased your question. Sorry, see, love, this came through real strong when I was just shuffling. You asked, will I make a mistake turning down Jesse's love offer to stick? Okay, so did Jesse make, like I just heard, why does she have to choose? So I'm interpreting that as like, it's like, what's that saying? Like, don't put all your eggs in one basket. So is accepting Jesse's offer mean that you have to turn away from Anthony, or is it a matter of like, are you able to like still get to know both of them? Like you still need more time to determine who's the right person for you. Like there's spirits kind of telling me like you don't need to make a final decision. That came through really strong. And that's not something I was thinking about. Actually, I don't know why I'm pulling from this deck again. What kind of person? Okay. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. There's a lot more messages here. Spirit's like kind of excited for you. Why is Spirit excited for you? That's nice. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. Okay, I just want to check something, so I'm going to do one thing here. See, love. Okay, so I was just curious about, because I don't know if I've ever connected with the Jesse person before, but there's like stuff that's gone on between you. I just wanted to get a read on, like I said, because I remember reading for Anthony, like you have a strong connection with Jesse, but it's like you have forgiven him, but I don't know. There's some difference in his energy. Oh, he's your baby's dad. Oh, you split after much talk. Wow. Okay, this makes a lot of sense then. Okay, so look, this is kind of your energy. I'm not reading reversals, but this is kind of your energy towards him. So yes, you've done the healing work. You've done like a lot of stuff. You still have this connection. You still care about him, I think. And you're still kind of charmed by him. You see him, you have a soft spot for him. That's the word, you have a soft spot, but at the same time, you're aware, like what you just said in your sentence, of the toxicity. I think he's serious about, I just wanted to get a read on him before we look at what Spirit's guidance is actually about the choice. I think he's serious about the fact that he's trying to come in seriously. Like you said, he's willing to change. I think he's serious about that, and he does want to make you happy on this, but I'm not sure, even though he wants to, I don't know if he's up to the task. Yes, he does care about you. He does love you. like his heart's in the right space. Jesse's heart's in the right space, but I'm not entirely sure if he'll be able to execute what he's promising. Let's see, Spirit Guide. I'm just going to clarify one thing and then we'll ask that specific question. And you also have some trust issues with this person. Although you've moved past them, you know, it's kind of like, sure, you've forgiven him, but, you know, you haven't forgotten where things, you know, didn't go in the right direction. Oh, I got that too. He's going to try, but he's not. Okay, so Queen got a similar message too. And we kind of see that with these cards. Like, yeah, I'm acknowledging the reversal here. Like he hasn't fully grown up yet, maybe, or he's still growing. Like there's certain things. Does this person, I also just heard, oh, sorry, card fell. Does Jesse know about you getting closer with Anthony? Spirit guiding this, okay. Yeah, he wants to. So Jesse's not lying to you in what he's saying, but he's not fully up. He's not up to the job. That doesn't mean that, you know, if you want to, you can always try. Like Spirit, you know, we all have free will. He could put effort in and change and all that kind of stuff. But he's not there yet. He's still learning a lot on his own. If you and Jesse get back together, the thing is that you're still going to have to guide him and teach him a little bit. Like he's still going to need you to help him realize his vision, to understand what's right from wrong. So it's not like, not to say it's not going to be as excessive saying babysitting him, but you're going to have to, like, whatever some of the issues might have been between you and Jesse in the past, those issues are like, you're still gonna have to monitor him like a baby monitor. Yeah, he did something to disturb the peace that you guys had, or what you believed you had, or that he disturbed your peace or your belief in where you guys were going. It's weird, like you care about him in some ways, like you're happier with Jesse, in some ways you're happier without him. Yes, marriage is important, commitment is important. Oh, okay, thank you, Spirit. 1 second. Okay, so Spirit's telling you, okay, Spirit's jumping ahead here a little bit. Okay, Spirit's telling you that you don't just accept Jesse's, okay, wow. This is all like lots of message. Like Spirit's guiding you, see love, to not take his offer on face value. So he needs to demonstrate to you. If he's saying, okay, let's get married, I'm going to fix this right, he needs to, like, there needs to be a trial period, like you, like, and that's a conversation you can have with them. Like he needs to demonstrate it, like you need to have a probationary period. I mean, obviously don't say it that way, but like, well, I mean, say it however you want. I mean, you'll know best what's best for your and Jesse's dynamic, but they're saying you need tangible evidence. Yes, you need to see it. So whether that's like something like, maybe if he's, okay, I don't know why I'm getting this race, like if he's ever flaked about, like you needed him to babysit or something, or you need him to do something for the kids or pick someone up or something, and he does, but he didn't, like you need to see that he does that. Like you'd be like, okay, so let's try this for a month. Like this is your responsibility, and like see if he comes through. So Spirit wants you to figure out what it is that you know is the issue that you've had with Jesse in the past, and to find something you specifically want to not test, that you need to see if he's changed. And then you guys need to create a situation where you guys can assess if he's changed. Oh, he does flake on the kid. Yeah, like I'm totally seeing like him being like, oh yeah, I'll do this, and then he doesn't. Jesse's personality is, or his spirit is very like, so when I ask about someone else for someone else, it's like I'm asking through the spirit guide of the seeker. And like this Jesse person seems very enthusiastic, like right now in this moment. But I don't know what Jesse's mood is. Let me just, okay, so what I wanted to do, I just wanted to do a quick thing, but Spirit gave us a bunch of messages here. 1 second, Ken. And that trust issue is there. Hold on, we were Spirit. So I was going to do something, Spirit's guiding me somewhere else. So let me just quickly check. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to, like, you can't just say that you're going to be better. You have to show that you're going to be better. Okay, I'm just going to check something about Anthony. Well, so we're not doing a deep dive into Jesse. It's only as relevant as Jesse is to see love. Sometimes people learn as they go, though, but it's just about what you can do. Ancestors of sea love. So sea love, the cards a little bit are like, it's so funny. The cards are a little bit like, oh, he told your daughter he couldn't help me buy her shoes today for her 14th. Oh my goodness. That's crazy, sea love. It's her birthday today? Oh, today for her 14th birthday because he needed. So that's kind of like what we were just talking about. Spirit was like, show me the money, like not the money. You need to, it's like it just can't be words from Jesse. But sea love, just so you know, even though I was trying to ask about Anthony, Spirit had one more, like, there is, like, obviously, which makes sense with someone who is someone's the father of their child or children. The problem is you feel very connected to him, as would be normal. So it's almost like Spirit's like, whether or not Anthony is the right person for you, regardless, you need to really make sure Jesse's not messing with you. It's not that he's not messing with you, that he can really live up to what he's offering. Yeah, he's not messing with you. He really means what he's saying. I'm getting that. But what he means, the things that he means changes from hour to hour is what I'm getting. It's almost like your spirit guides are giving this Jesse person a hard time. They're like, oh yeah, sure, Jesse likes this today, and then tomorrow. Angels, sorry guys, I'm only catching some of the chat, so I'm sorry that I'm not replying to everyone. Okay, Spirit's really telling you, I don't know if this Jesse guy has like a nice smile or a nice haircut, or if he got a new haircut, or he like does something with his eyebrows or his eyes or something. Like, you have a weak spot for him, but at the same time, it's not like you're not naive at all. Like, you know it, but at the same time, it's like, when it's like that blind kind of like, oh, like, I'm making this mistake, and you kind of do it. So Spirit's having that. Okay, now for Anthony. Spirit guys, please. Okay, ancestors. Let me just do Anthony, and then I'm going to get about the exact question. The fact that other people are feeling stuff is showing like this. Okay, so I'm just trying to get a read on both these fellas again in the question before I pull something here. So Anthony has been awoken by what you shared with him, what you said to him. He's thinking about how to, come towards you as well. That you got Ace of Pentacles. He has got a nice. There's something like, I'm seeing a cute boy in my head, like, but anyways, it's symbolic. Like, even I'm like, oh, he's cute. Anyway. So both of these, so you have two guys who are interested in you. So Anthony is interested in you as well. He is probably again, it's like, you don't, like I heard before, you don't need to choose right now. You don't have to turn someone down or take someone. The point is, let Jesse prove himself. You can keep on the side and be like, okay, show me what you got, like, and then we can like address your question about getting married. And if he's like, no, well, then that kind of has your answer right there. And thing is, I just got Spirit saying that if he really means it, he'll keep trying. Anthony does seem interested in you. He wants to be a better man for you. He does still have some, he does sometimes think about long-term with you, but he has some of his own issues about why there's some, which I remember we picked up last time. Like he's still working. Anthony's someone who's still healing and working through stuff. So wondering if he's enough for you as well. You are out of his league in terms of his perception of you. Okay. So now I'm going to do a specific spread, like phrasing your question, like putting the question as you phrase it. Oh, hi, Will. How are you? I wanted to tell Jesse that, like, prove himself and time will tell, but I didn't want to get his hopes up because, he stalks you. Oh, my. Well, it's weird. This was the card. I was about to pull something from this deck, and this card was at the bottom face. Integrity. I'm trying to do the right thing. I do feel Jesse's coming in with good intentions this time, but like again, intentions are just words. It's not even about like time will tell. It's something like this Jesse person, like I said, like babysitting, this person needs specific goals. Like, when you do homework with your kids or something, like you have to be like, you need to finish this by 7 and this by 8, and then you get dessert. I don't know. Like, I'm just thinking like he needs to be monitored, Jesse. So it's not even like if you leave it up to him to just go show me you'll be there, Jesse ain't going to be there. Like you have to give him specific targets and see if he meets it. However, they have to be strong enough targets that it's not that he's just doing it for the short term. Anyway, it just sounds like a lot of work. Hold on, let me just get one more thing here. Here, guys, for me. Or something. What's currently on Jesse's mind regarding Jesse's mind regarding Jesse's mind. Okay. Okay. Let me just see what's on. Yeah. Spirit guides. Okay. Sorry, I just wanted to see one more thing before I. So neither of these guys are fully they're both have their own agenda regarding you, and that's not in a bad way. I don't mean in a bad way. I mean Anthony does think about a future with you. He does, think about something serious. Oh, can you guys see the cards? Sorry. He does think about a future with you seriously, but he's just not all in yet. He has his own issues. He's still feeling things through. He doesn't fully know how to communicate in a mature relationship, stuff like that. You're different than the girls he's been with before. Jesse is a little bit like he's a little territorial about you. He's a little bit, obviously you guys have a connection. He knows you like him or have liked him in the past kind of thing, or that he knows like how to push your buttons a little bit. And he's sincere and really wanting to be with you, but he's just not someone who isn't at this point yet, isn't sure if he can do the work. Okay. So I'm going to do 1 second. Where'd that deck go? Oh. Yes. You're right. And that was that first card that came out in terms of the baggage, that Spirit wants you to settle down your thoughts. Spirit wants you to meditate and think about what is at the core issue. What is it that you want and need in your life? And what is it that you think you can work with? And you don't have to make choices. Like, you don't have to be like, okay, well, I'm going to refuse. Like put yourself first. Like there's something like that. There's put yourself first. I'm going to ask one more thing about Anthony before I ask your question. Sorry. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. I'm just checking something really quickly about Anthony. Yeah, okay. So Anthony is, oh, sorry, you guys. Sorry. Anthony is, okay, also similar. Okay, so him and Jesse are similar in that they both have a lot in their intention pile towards you. I feel like Anthony's intentions towards you are a little bit, although he has a lot of inner work and healing to still do and stuff like that, like it's a different type. It's not going to be babysitting, but it's going to be more about a certain type of like being able to navigate this road with someone who isn't fully healed, or someone you're gonna like. Anthony's gonna have to be able to let you in and be vulnerable if you two are to grow together. And whether he's capable of that right now, current energies, it's not clear. He would like to be, he's open to it, he thinks about it, but he might not be physically ready. But that's not for lack of wanting it. Jesse also does like wants to do stuff, but he's just not even trying. There's strong potential between you and this thing with Anthony to go places, if that's like, if it ends up going in that direction. Oh yes. So I was asking Spirit in terms of potential without free will. So we have like both the 2 of Pentacles and the 2 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles here. Yes. Okay. And this is a potential, like I was just asking in terms of potential. So this is like what's in his heart and his soul for you, his higher self. Anthony has that. Jesse likes you, but he just hasn't, he's just not living up to it. But Anthony could. It just means that you'll have to work at it. It won't be easy with you and Anthony, but it could. Oh, sorry. I keep forgetting you guys. This Jesse is a charmer, I feel like. These cards keep coming out. Okay. Sorry, thank you, Queen. Okay, yeah. So basically, again, I just tried to ask a similar question with Jesse as I did to Anthony. It's almost like Jesse feels like you're the stable one in the connection. So it's like, it's kind of what role do you want to play? Do you want to try and grow into a mature connection with Anthony, who may or may not be able to reach where you're going in your life? He might, his intention is to, but whether he will. And Jesse, who wants things with you, likes you, cares about you, but kind of is going to just leave you to do all the work all the time. But also the challenge is the damage, but like the peace the damage he's already inflicted on the home is actually what the sentence I heard. Okay. Then I get advice spread. I don't know why this reading is like interesting. Well, I don't mean it that way. I meant like it's exciting for some reason. There's a lot of excited energy around it. I don't know who's excited. That makes me think that you're on the right path. The fact that there's like this excited energy, like that means like someone, your spirit guides, angels, ancestors, someone's like and it might have nothing to do with Jesse or Anthony. It might have to do with your work or your school or something else going in your life or your kids, but something's aligning for you. I think that's why they're like excited. Thank you. Oh, Jesse's really handsome. Yeah, I'm getting that he's handsome. I'm feeling it. It's weird. That's something to keep it. I don't know. Maybe he's like, like a guy who still keeps his option. Anyway, it's not okay. And like the thing you said, sorry, this is not the cards, but the thing you said about the shoes for your daughter, like just me, I'm sure it's all of us. We're like, what? Not okay. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. Let's see, love. Please show me the 4 powers. Oh, you go to school. Oh, wow, yeah. So you have a lot going on. Yeah. Something's aligning for you. Spirit guides. Okay. Do I take this? Okay. I'm not going to. Okay. And an advice card. Okay, so specifically to your question, I mean, I think we've kind of addressed it by looking at them, but I just wanted to read off a certain spread that I like. So Spirit's guiding you for stability. So make your choice based on what is nourishing to you, self-care for yourself, what is going to allow you to like be the best daughter, mother, sister, whatever, you can be kind of thing. Like, yeah, and be like, don't be too dreamy, like in terms of like, don't just go again on people's words, like look, like have the evidence kind of to know what's happening, like to figure out what you want, like see it, like manifest it, figure it out before trusting anyone. Yeah, that which brings you stability, that which puts you in the ability to, yeah, to be the best mother, the best student, the best, yeah. It's really about putting yourself first. Okay. No, dare, will, silent, no, will. They don't want you to shut off your emotions. They want you to be mature about your emotions and expect maturity in terms of making a decision. Be mature about your emotions and assess the situation. Like obviously you have a soft spot for this person who's your, your children's father, but they want you to have maturity in your emotional decision making, and as well expect that from those around you. But you shouldn't feel restricted or cautious. You should be okay to take a leap of faith. Spirit's also telling you, don't be scared of the decisions you're making. It's okay to like. It's weird. It's interesting. It's like they're saying, it's like they're like, go ahead, trust. Take a leap of faith, but at the same time, don't trust blindly, kind of thing, like based on real facts. So trust somebody who deserves to be, who's earned your trust, kind of thing. Yeah, don't like give away all your like don't play, don't keep your cards close to your chest. I think I've used that again now. Pun. So don't necessarily like tell all your friends or tell them or tell these individuals, like, like keep them guessing a little bit, like not guessing to play games with them, but you don't want to like let them, you want to make sure that they're doing things to figure out if they're the right match for you, not because they're just trying to please you. That's the kind of thing. The thing you need to know is also that in the spread is with regarding to Jesse and Anthony is potential matters also. So that goes back to that first card about thinking. So when you're intuitively thinking in your inner voice and listening to your voice, your angels, your guides, potential matters, but so does like the actual evidence. So there's some balance between that, and don't get not to get too caught up in, not to get caught up in potential, like to use potential as a guide to determine if someone's good for you, but not just say, well, but they have potential, so it's going to be okay. I'm going to pull a guidance for you. It's all going to work out eventually for you. Some advice. Some specific advice for you. Thank you. I feel like Spirit's just telling me, I already told you at the beginning that she doesn't need to choose right now, so. Okay. See, love, I also just got, I don't know if there's something like you have some tells. So either Jesse or Anthony, they know when you're happy, like they know how to make you happy, or when you're happy, or like Jesse knows when you're going to forgive him. So like try not to let him like feel like he totally knows like what you're going to do all the time. Okay. Okay, so just for advice cards, we have, actually this one came out first. It says rainbow blessings. Blessings are showering your life. which was also at the bottom of the deck. So ultimately, things are working out in your favor. You're at a good point in your life, a good crossroads, and things are going to come together. And also look for the blessing. So that might be something when you're thinking about Anthony or Jesse. And I just heard or got that there could be even a third energy coming into your life. Just think about where the blessings are the strongest. You also have crossing bridges. It's time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. So it's not staying stuck in the same energy, whether that's with Jesse or Anthony, but moving things along and then figuring out what's the right situation for you. We also have practice gratitude, Sag. We're in Sag season now, and know you are loved. New Moon and Libra partnership. So there's some blessings coming towards you in partnership. Move it forward, keep the momentum going, and always move towards like the positive side. We also have take a reality check. So that goes back to like really thinking about it seriously, like looking at the evidence, because that's full moon in Capricorn. So being really practical about things while also taking a leap, only letting yourself dream once you have practical evidence to dream. I don't know. Okay, thank you, Sea Love. I hope that helped. Thank you for trusting me with your energy to read for you. I appreciate it. I think the short answer, what I'm feeling as a summary, is they're saying keep moving things along with Anthony and just see if Jesse steps up his game. Like they're not advising you to drop everything for Jesse, like at all. But they're also telling you this stuff with Anthony's going to take some work. Anyway, thank you for letting me read for you again. Seems like the cards are... Yeah, and also work together. I think like you and Anthony can have like a conversation about like you were saying, he's being hot and cold. He's attracted to you. You might be just scared of what the potential is used to at some point. I mean, it doesn't have to be tonight or tomorrow. Like at some point you need to move this along, maybe before Christmas, like to be like, so like kind of you're a higher quality woman than he's. I mean, I hate to say that all women are good quality, but like you're at a different level than he's exposed to. So you need to like show that and be like, these are the standards which I live by. So like, I would love for you to come along this journey with me. Like, are you going to? Like that kind of thing. In baby steps, if you want. Okay. Thank you so much. Oh, I'm so glad. Thank you. Come back and update us, Sea Love. I hope things work out. I'm glad that he actually spent some time with you, though, this Anthony. Okay, thank you, Queen. No, Anthony doesn't know about Jesse. Okay, thank you, Queen. Okay, so Will Johnson, how's Valerie? Is Will still here? I know sometimes Will has places to be. Yeah, and like I said, there was like exciting energy while I was reading. Like I was all like I felt like, okay, hi, thanks, Will. Thank you for waiting. I was a little like you know, when you're like listening to your like girlfriend like tell you like what happened with the guy. Like I'm having that kind of giddy energy. Someone's excited for you. Okay. Okay, just a quick read for Will. No problem, Will. How are you? Okay, so we're gonna do a quick little one for Will. Yes, he did. I know that sometimes he like. I remember Will once like donated and then just like, yeah, I remember you came back the next time. You're like, oh, I forgot I donated. Will, can you just remind me what your and Valerie's signs are? I can't remember if we read for Valerie before, but if you could just give me, well, I know you're water, but what's Valerie's? Although it's been a while, so I can't quite remember what your moon was. Okay. How is Valerie feeling about you? She's a Sag. Okay. Your guys, angels, ancestors of Will. Will, what was your moon again? What was Sag Oh, you're a Gemini moon. I feel like okay, Gemini moon with Cancerian sun. Okay. Okay, I'm going to do another spread which is more powerful and it sticks to the point. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors of loved ones, and evolutions, God, and of glory. Okay. Has anything changed in your I don't know why I'm asking that. Has like something happened, like something different than before? A clear message within the cards that we have asked for regarding God's feelings. Thank you for everything his ancestors are really that's good. Salary. She likes you. Oh, so do you feel like that you care about her a little, or are you feeling like you're more sure about what's happening than what she? So okay, so the cards are basically. Oh, I forget what you guys can see. There we go. Okay, so well, I feel like I don't know if something's changed or something hasn't advanced. So I'm just trying to think about how to ask that for the clarifying. Okay, well, anyway, you both care about each other. You've both grown to like each other. You have an emotional connection. You're on each other's minds. There's a desire for both of you wanting to do something for each other. You like in your energy like field, like we have the Two of Cups coming up. So you have, you're feeling the potential, the connection, the interest in her. She's holding back a little bit. She feels a strong connection to you as well, but there's something about this relationship, this connection with you that makes her want to proceed a little bit slowly or cautiously, or not running on instinct. Like she doesn't want to just do what she's feeling impulsive to do. That's not a sentence, feeling impulsive to do, but you know what I mean. Okay, so there's, okay, and if, okay, it's too many, sorry. Okay, so I don't know if she has like Leo or fire in her chart, but Basically, she cares about you. She's interested in you. You're both feeling the connection towards each other. She is not allowing herself to imagine too far into the future, or she likes to be careful and it's not careful. Hold on, let me just tune into the card. She's trying to connect her own inner strength about, and I think this has to do with past stuff about her own pain and her own, which I don't see it actively in her. It's in the past, but it just has something to do with protecting her inner peace around healing she's achieved. But then there's something about her connection with you which opens up something that she might have thought in a very minor way that she kind of like dampened the door on. So, but the feelings are there. She feels you. She cares about you. She likes you. What do we need for this card? Okay. She holds back. She holds back, but she's moving. You both share. Yeah, okay. What is happening? Oh, okay. Okay, so basically, you both have mutual positive feelings towards each other. In terms, again, like we said, emotional connection. However, something that needs to be addressed is that there's some like for it to continue to move forward. Like if you wanted to go to higher levels of commitment, there's still some issues of, whatever. I mean, like I don't want to like say like typical phrasing like past abandonment or whatnot, but just situations in the past which have made her or yourself a little bit cautious in how you guys proceed. Although I don't see it holding either of you back, but it might be determining the speed as well. But you're both quite into each other. We got Two of Cups for you. We have the Queen of Cups here in mutual, and we also have the Lovers. Now, reading that more as a choice, she wants, there's something she's deciding, and actually you're deciding as well, to be honest. Well, both of you are deciding something. What is this? One second. What is this feeling that's being ignored, Spirit? What is this feeling that's being ignored? Spirit guides, what is this feeling that's being ignored? There's something about being able to actually commit to each other in a way that you guys want to commit to each other, expectations about being reliable. So I don't know where she sees this connection going or where you see this connection going, but that's the thing. That's the issue that needs to be, if there's anything that would come up in the future or might be an issue, if you wanted it to progress to higher levels of commitment, would be something about the reliability and and not feeling disconnected from each other, some reassurance around that. I think, yeah, so that's what I have for you, Will. And you guys, yeah, and you're both willing to work on this, and you're both willing to move towards commitment, actually. Oh, you live in different countries. Maybe that's the big problem. I don't actually see, what's interesting here. I don't, the cards aren't showing distance, or classical cards of distance, but there is, potentially this isolation energy and trying to imagine how it could be reliable, like how you could create something from here. But, so the fact that physical, well, I guess that's at the bottom of the deck. So the fact that the physical distance doesn't really rear its head in the cards, I feel Spirit saying that that can be overcome. It's more about what that distance represents, which is something to do with certainty. Oh, there we go. Yep. Yeah. So you both see potential in this. We have a divine counterpart coming out here. You both see potential. And okay, you know what's so funny, Will? As soon as you said distance, and I was like, well, Spirit isn't showing me cards of distance. And then Spirit like pop. Spirit's like, did you just call me a girl? And they're like, here's your distance card. Don't read tarot like a mundane. Anyway. So yeah. It showed up after you mentioned it, which means that Spirit hears you, you're connected to it. So yeah, there's potential here. You guys like each other, but something about that reliability and understanding how it could go through so you could be there for each other in tough times. She might be, when maybe she wants you to be there a little bit more, and the distance can be difficult either for you or for her. But yeah, that's what I have for you, Will. Pull you a pink card before you go overall. Oh. Does this person want, okay, there's something about this person wanting higher levels, or both of you like imagining higher levels of commit. Okay, yes, both of you imagining a future with each other, but not like, but maybe she can't figure out how to make that happen in the 3D or something yet. So she holds back until she sees some like evidence of it. So thanks for dropping by, Will. She likes your water nature. She likes your emotional, like, or like the parts of you that are like can connect with each other emotionally, like the vulnerability or something like that. Like, I don't know if you're vulnerable, but like something like that. She seems to have a tougher exterior, though. I will say that. Like, she's not. It's not like. Like, it's not a. Like, she likes to. She knows she has to take care of herself. Okay. Thank you, Will. Let me know how things go. I hope things. It had, I don't know if you just saw with the pink cards, it said wedding and engagement came out. So somebody has that stuff on their mind. Will. Were you guys able to see the cards? I'm so sorry. I've changed my camera angle and I'm not really sure if you saw them. Like, these are the 3 cards, right? So, but there's some, yeah, anyway. Come back again. We'll check in again. Okay, so thank you guys for everyone who's waiting. Let's do this. Let's do this. Will's going to be a great husband one day. We know that. Okay, so I'm looking at Queen's list. Thank you, Queen. I'm going back. Was it Alpha? Or was it, hold on, I'm just checking you. Oh, thank you, Alpha. Take care, Will. So how this is working today, Alpha, is I have, from these 3 piles, I'm, so you can pick which one you want me to shuffle a card for you from, which is like either a general message from this modified tarot or just from the little romance angels, adoring virtues, romance angels. So I'll pull from either of those, and hopefully the message is the one you need to hear. So let me know the left one. This one? I think you mean this one. I was like, maybe like comedically a bit like your left or my left, but actually these are horizontal to me. Spirit guides and ancestors are good. During this 12-12 portal, please leave a message out. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors of Alpha for Alpha. What is a message that Alpha needs to hear? Ooh. Okay. So I'll just hold up the pictures first. So that's the Strength card. And I went, ooh, because this is like technically the Two of Cups in the classical tarot. And here we have a little cherub over our people. So let me just tune into this a little bit. So inner strength again, mind over matter, personal power, and kind of compassion, forgiveness, being able to have control over instincts and impulses, in finding union and like love, whether it's in the higher sense, spiritual sense, or with a person, including like, reconciliation, if that be the case. Forgiveness as well, not giving up. So one of the messages here on this deck is not giving up on the people you love. And here on this particular deck, it talks about compassion and forgiveness with reference to this card. And we also actually have transformation at the bottom of this deck, which is classically the death card. So so it's talking about changes that need to be made for a significant life experience. Powerful again. So there's a powerful energy, if related to a person or a situation, about forgiveness, and from forgiveness and the ashes, kind of in the phoenix's ashes, like love or something growing from that. Breaking free of old belief systems and patterns that comes out of your own inner well of power. I also just got Alpha something about this is side, this isn't related to these cards, or I'm not sure. I just got something about if you're the rock, Alpha, in a situation or with a person or something, you might be asked to be like the rock again, like the stable one, and you're up for the challenge, but just don't let your well run dry. I don't know what that's about, but so that's what I have for you, Alpha. Thank you for letting me read for you. I appreciate that. So the next one is always. Oh no, Alpha. Hi, Jasmine. How are you? Hi, Tree. I was gonna close the donations, but if you want to donate, I'll close the donations after you, Tree. Okay, so that was Tamoyika. So yeah, so don't worry, Alpha. Spirit's saying you can do this, even though you feel like overwhelmed, and it's certainly pulling at your energy. Spirit's got you on this. Tamoyika. Okay, so Tamoyika. Yes. Oh, thank you, Jasmine. So I'll just finish off the 2 card pulls for Tamoyika and that other person if they're still here. Let me update the title. Thank you, Queen, for your help. Let me update the title. Okay. And so Tamoyika, which pile did you want me to pull from for you? Oh, you would like romance, right? I just saw that. This chat's so slow. Okay. For Tamoyika. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Angels, Ancestors, and Family. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name. What message does Tamalika need on this 12 portal? Yeah, that does lag always. Okay, let me just, so I know you can't, let me pull this up. So the card that came out is chemistry. So it says there's a strong magnetic attraction here. So if whether it's a specific person you have on your mind or a situation, there's some mutual energies flowing between you and a person or between you and your manifestations about a situation. I need to hear for her highest good. Oh, okay. We also have ask your angels connected to that. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, we also have unrequited love. The way I look at that is something's not balanced right now. So this is often a card of I'm going to make up words now. Mutuality. That's not a word. And here's one of not mutual something. So there's some kind of a like contradiction that's going on. So spirit's either confirming this for you or guiding you to the fact that you can ask your angels about something where maybe you're not clear about something, or you're looking for more clarity about it. Because it's talking about there not being enough attraction or chemistry, but here there is chemistry. So it's almost like saying to you, like, you know, maybe there's mixed messages or mixed signals, or you yourself are interpreting things in different ways. So to really focus on your angels and ancestors to get that information. The bottom of the deck also here has get more information. So if there's something you're trying to understand a little bit more about, do the work you need to do, like in the 3D as well as the 5D, and something will become clear regarding that and in the near future. So there's going to be some clarity about that. So that's what I have. I don't look at, this is not, this like these two cards together is like, it's just about something being unbalanced in this moment. That balance can be sorted out. Again, we have very soon here. So something will become clearer soon. Your angels are with you. They're going to provide you the answers you need. So thank you, Tammy. Let's come back again, like certainly drop by again when I do like questions, and I can, like, that day I will answer specific questions. So thank you. Okay, thank you, Queen. Yeah, so that other person isn't here, that other something Tarot, right? Yeah. Zaria's Tarot isn't here. Okay, great. I mean, not great, but okay. What was this? Oh, Alfred, what's in it? 1 second. Ugh. Oh, you literally made a post today on Instagram that I got the rest that I needed and that I wasn't going to do Alpha with you. Wow, that's so crazy, Alpha. Thank you, Tamalika. Thank you for letting me pull a card. That's crazy, Alpha. That's so interesting. So then, like, well, I mean, if you're a light worker, you know that. So spirit's there with you. Yeah, I mean, what is it? That's saying God only gives us what we can handle. Although, I'm sure some of us would contest that. So, yeah, keep your faith, and it'll ascend you to higher things. Okay, why is this open here? Okay. Oh, Jasmine. Yes, right. I'm so glad to have had you come here, Tamalika, even though today I was doing a different thing. So Jasmine, if Jasmine's here, drop your question. How are you, Jasmine? And then we'll do tree. Oh, that's great, Alpha. That's good to do all that work. And then Queen. Or we can do Queen before tree as well. I'll leave that up because Queen's been waiting a while and Queen needs to go to sleep. Yeah, if you feel like you have that inner strength, and strength came out. Yeah. Okay. Why does this keep? I'm gonna make it. Sure, Alpha. Is it? Does it come up in the pinned comments at the top when you open the chat, Alpha? The PayPal link, you think? If not, let me try again. Thank you. So if Jasmine isn't here right now, I mean, I'll read for if she comes back. But then, yeah, I don't know what. If Queen, if you'd like me to read for you, and then for Tree, I'll. Oh no, Jasmine's here. Sorry. It's a stupid YouTube and it's slow messages. I'm sorry, guys. Please, it's not my fault. I swear. Thank you, Jasmine. You have great energy as well. You have awesome energy. I did, though I have been I have a friend who's more, or acquaintance who's more connected to all this YouTube stuff than me, more about all the different channels. And sometimes there's a lot of interesting and fun channels that I'm enjoying, but there's some people who are legit, I don't know, they're pulling cards for people and they're saying really crazy stuff to them. They'll pull a card and be like, someone, she sent me something where they showed someone, sorry, I'm saying all this because Jasmine said this was good energy, but I thought it was really peculiar energy. And this one read where someone asked a question about someone they were interested in, and this person's like, oh, no, this person is really awful, they've gone to jail. It was all these peculiarly specific messages that just had no foundation. Anyway, this is me rambling. Oh, a bite size card. That's just where I just pull a few cards. Maybe I pull I don't know, 3 to 6 cards and just try to see in a movie card type spread, sorry, I'm answering bite size card pull. Either a movie card type spread, or if there's something else I'm called to do, to just try and get a read on a specific situation. That's what I'm calling bite size. But I am rambling, so ignore what I'm saying. Okay, so I'm not sure. Am I missing? Okay, so Jasmine, Tree, and Tamo Yoka. Did the person? Oh, I don't know. My acquaintance or my friend or my acquaintance, she just kind of sent me a thing showing it to me, so I don't know who that person was. I don't think it resonated, no. But different people come for different reasons. Sometimes people, sometimes people want to use divination just, to know a story. And sometimes people want it for inner, guidance. And so I was just saying that it was just the messages were kind of a downer. So you always want things to empower you. Well, I would like always for things to empower us, even when the messages are difficult to swallow. Anyway. Okay, so Jasmine. So my question is about this dead energy I keep. Oh, I really want to do music right, but this energy keeps stopping me. What is advice? Okay. I'm going to pull ones from this deck just because I've been using it to my other spread. Let me keep track of the spirit guides, angels, ancestors, Jasmine, the Capricorn. When's your birthday, right? Is it soon? Oh, Alpha. Yeah, don't. Okay, yeah, I'll play you a couple of cards, but after I finish off with Queen and Okay. No, it is closed. She is right, but of course, Alpha. I'm sorry, I didn't know. I should have asked you while you were asking. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors of Jasmine. Give me an overall before I. An overall message for Jasmine. Jasmine. Interesting. Oh boy, this is too many. So Spirit is talking about, I don't know if you've been really well, obviously your question shows that you've been reflecting on things. Oh, happy. So you're less than a month away. No, we're not. Yes. Oh, today's the portal. You're born 1 month after the portal, the 12/12 portal. So I don't know. Spirits. Okay, so I'm just pulling this overall one for you first. So Spirit doesn't want you to focus on the negative, just as a starter. I'm just picking this up as like a kind of an outline to the read. Spirit doesn't want you to focus on the negative. Spirit doesn't want you to focus on things that have not turned out, not the so-called failures. They also want you to forgive yourselves. Remember, as corny as it sounds, everything happens for a reason. There are blessings even in that which we don't expect. I know this is all like fluff. I can't even speak right now. But solitude, a deep reflection, looking for answers, is your self-discovery in this. I think the fact that you keep knowing that you want to do music, and yet you're also honoring the fact you honor the fact you want to do music, and you also honor the fact that you feel like there's an energy blocking you. The answer lies something in that blockage. So we'll ask Spirit for some guidance on that. Something about passion, people. Okay. Oh, no, Alpha, don't worry about it. No. I just, I just don't want to like be tired and give people bad reads. That's all. Okay. So I'm going to pull a different spread, but I feel very, something about like, what is the purpose of your, oh, hey, Jasmine, sorry, I just got this hit. There was this like specific type of, what was it that you were looking into, EBT or something like that? Did you do that? Did you do that EBT? I can't remember. It was some acronym you used last time. This was a while ago. Okay, so Spirit's sending a message also, sorry, because specifically you're asking about music and this energy that kind of holds you back. And there's something here about like the kind of music you want to make. Like once that, like, I guess like once that, like maybe that's what the energy blockage is like what is the purpose of this creative endeavor? Because through creativity, there can also be healing, inner work and all that kind of stuff can also happen through creativity. So maybe the blockage you feel is something where something else in your life is like, and what you want to express through your music and your creativity are trying to find a way to fit together as puzzle pieces. Oh, okay. Yeah, you have to be here. That was all cute. Oh, it's not good for me to be. Oh, okay. EMDR. Okay. So in that case, I wonder if Spirit here is saying that the time. Oh, okay. Sometimes, which I don't do and I should do, sometimes I read cards. I used to read actually a lot more in person, cards in pairs, in which case what you're saying would. Spirit cards in pairs. So don't focus on the negative about things not turning out the way you wanted. Forgiveness of yourself as well as others. Everything happens for a reason. Listen to your soul. There's too much going. Some of the energy blockage has to do with the fact there's too much going on in your life or in your thoughts, which is leading to a loss of peace of mind. And having to be on guard and aware of other people's actions, and sometimes, actually physically having to lose things and not always knowing that life is fair. So the blockages might have to do like with bigger issues that surround you. Okay, I'm going to play a different spread. Money, yes. Spoken like a good Capricorn. Okay. I want to decide if I want to use a horseshoe spread or I don't really want to use this deck. Even though this deck wants to be used, I don't want to use it. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors of Jasmine, the Capricorn. Wait, did I just ask you, Jasmine? Did you already say in the chat what your moon was? I forgot what your moon was. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. Oh, Jasmine, do you know what's in your do you know what your Jupiter is in? Because regarding this question as well, your Jupiter or your Saturn is in, or if those two planets show up in any of your houses, that could also, because this question you're asking could really benefit probably from actually knowing if you have where your Jupiter, well, if I had all your houses, let me think. Where Jupiter and Saturn sit in your houses, if you happen to know, and what signs they're in. Okay. Yeah, I don't think it's about, so you know what kind of music you want to do, but is that music, like you said that, I'm just focusing on the question you said, that energy, you feel an energy that keeps stopping you. So you want to know what kind of music you want to do, but at the same, so you want to know what kind of music you want to do, but you also feel an energy that's stopping you. So what I got from Spirit was when I was shuffling the others cards was that, so the reason you're feeling the energy block is there's a nuance there's some adjustment there. Either you need to revisit the type of music you want to do. It might be something really minor, like that's what's causing, and it just might be a matter of perception, like how you perceive it. It might not even be like a real change or something. Anyway, I don't know. Let's play cards, shall we? Spirit guys. Oh, I got depressed because my past is really hard. Yeah, it's for me to deal with people. Yeah, I'm sorry. My Saturn is in Pisces. My Jupiter is in Sag. Okay, my Jupiter's in Sag. Do you know if they sit in any houses? Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, Jasmine. Please give me. Okay. Yes, we will do that spread. Thank you. Please give me a 4-power spread. Give me a 4-power spread for Jasmine. Give me a 4-power spread for Jasmine. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, Jasmine, for Jasmine's highest good, so she can find it. Ew. There's something about getting in your own way here, and I don't mean like I'm not feeling that, like, but getting in the way of your. So also feel that you can succeed. There's something about yes, yeah, I know that. Yeah, you already know what kind of music you want to do, but that's why you might be feeling the energy blockage. Like there's something has to become more flexible. I'm not doing reversals. Okay. So my deck was upside down. Okay, thank you. There's something about flexibility, but like not in like a sense like where you have. It's actually like something you haven't seen, like adapting. Like you're gonna have this epiphany, like kind of like you're like you know this to be true, and you're like, oh, but I'm feeling this energy blockage. So your question was, what advice do you need? Like, what's stopping me? This energy, the energy is saying that it's something to do, something minor. I don't know if it's like who you want to work with. instruments you want to use, how you plan to get your music out there. Like you said, the money, I'm not sure. It could be something very minor. Okay, let me just read the spread. Let's see. Let me tune into the energies. Okay, so you are in your energy on this question. I'm going to, for me as a reader, I will connect this with Cardinal Earth. So you're in here in the King of Pentacles. And it's about achieving what you need to achieve in this lifetime, feeling, yeah, which is kind of implied in your question, Spirit. So, okay, you get that. But thank you, Spirit. Sorry. Being all that you can be, achieving what you want to achieve, starting, not mixing, a new phase in your life that builds on the recognition of everything and everyone you are. You would never throw away. Why is Spirit telling me this? Okay, you're building on something. Okay. I want to look at this first. So I don't know how you feel about how do you feel about confrontation or like it's interesting advice. They want you to follow your heart. Okay, let's start with the more obvious message Spirit is giving. Spirit wants you to follow your heart. I'm gonna just look at your question again as I read into this. I keep carrying, okay, this dead energy from my past. I really want to do music, but this energy keeps stopping me. What is the advice I need? Spirit wants you to place your focus on that which you love, with that which you feel emotionally connected to, that which expresses the pain and the hurt that you hold in your heart towards situations and people. So Spirit wants your emotions to guide you. Okay, fair enough. Spirit wants you to worry less, to feel less, to not think about all the ways something can go wrong. They want you to have some faith. Well, I think you have faith, but I don't know why. Okay, let's just go. It's like I'm having an argument with the card spread. Okay. Yeah, so anyway, they don't want you to have your personal self-care schedule. Like they don't want you not eating well, not sleeping well, not worrying too much, not being anxious, or not feeling comfortable as you try to remove this dead energy to move forward. What is this? Okay, let me just go to this card again and we'll clarify in a second. Movement, action, action. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. You need to take action in ways that, okay, something, oh, wait, you wrote something. I have social anxiety. Oh, from your past. So there's something about confrontation. So there's something about pushing through conflict and confrontation in your own thoughts with other people. When you communicate with other people, you're going to have to go beyond this, express courage in again, not feeling self-defeating, not feeling like you're only you need to, there's something going on with like ego in the sense, so not in a bad way, but there's some inner shadow work around your sense of self and how you feel you present to the rest of the world, so which might be related to music, because I'm assuming the music will be public. I'm not sure if it's a personal endeavor. So the thing that they want you to put this is it's kind of a difficult card to put in this position, but you need to have you have to believe in what you're doing. You have to have belief that the right, like there shouldn't be self-doubt. You need to move past self-doubt. You need to move past this is what the cards are saying, or Spirit's saying, or have courage in the thing of sometimes being victorious about things, and achieving what you need to achieve, at the, okay, hold on. I'm just trying, I can already feel the message. I'm just trying to figure out how to say it. Okay, they're going to have me pull from here to help me say it. Okay. So there's some balance between how much you should worry about other people's feelings or not. So don't like worry too much about other people, and maybe you don't. But at the same time, know that you're on the right path. So be able to take on conflict. Basically, maybe that's it. Be able to face conflict, to face, like you said, social anxiety. So maybe spirit wants you, or is not wanting to. It's kind of informing you that that might be part of the challenge, is that things are not always going to go, there's going to be many failures, many successes along the way, and that's a transformation and a transition you have to get used to in this path, if you choose, and if you want to do music. If you don't, that's fine. Oh, your faith is the issue. Okay. Or not is the issue, but is a issue. Okay. So keep faith. The things that excite you, the things that get you like going in the morning, make you want to get up and, wake up early, and get somewhere on time and do something. That's part of a way that will let you know when that dead energy is gone, when you find the ability, like what allows you to, like, even if you go to bed late, you find that you wake up and you're still fresh. But on certain days, you might have a good night's sleep and you still wake up and you're tired. So if you can distinguish what's causing that, that's the dead energy, and that might be the blockage that spirit's guiding us to. Please clarify. There's something here also about ego. So I don't know if it's about not letting your ego get in your way, or not letting other people's ego get in the way, or coming to terms with the fact that you felt like you've had to experience pain and hurt in the past, but at the same time, you're trying to move on to all these other things. If you ever find out what planets your houses are in, it would tell you, like, for example, if you know what house Jupiter is in, it could give you the path forward that would be have less obstacles for you. Okay. I don't know why I'm feeling the need that I have to be very careful with my language, and I'm not sure why. Things might, adjustments needed, taking time. You have to set a vision for yourself. So you said, what music you want to do. You have to set the whole path. You have to chart your whole course, and you have to consider, even though you're going to chart your whole course towards your music and the creativity that you do, like the things you want to do. It's like they want you to have a specific plan, but at the same time be ready and aware that that specific plan might not always go to happen exactly. Not to lose hope. So you have to face conflict. You have to face confrontation, because not to look at it as its own end. It's not conflict for the sake of conflict. If you ever feel like, that's something about what other people think, what's happening, what's going on, it's happening to get to an end goal. Yes, and they want you to figure out they want you to know all the details, but also be ready to adapt to the details. They want you to speak up more. They don't want your sense of how you're perceived or how you perceive yourself to hold you back. Just trying to pull from here one second. Okay, so these are good cards for this. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. Yeah, okay, so things bother you. So that's the thing that spirit wants you to have the courage to move through. Spirit wants you, that's part of this process, of this dead weight. They've identified it. Actually, that same cards come out twice in the two decks. That's a part of it. Fierce. Oh, sorry, thank you, sir. Self-limiting beliefs, fears, feeling tied to experiences you've had are not, do not represent you. They do not make you who you are. The experiences that you have. You are, yeah, you are not the sum total of, you know, the things you've had to endure. Spirit guides and his ancestors of Gavin, yes, and I think so. Spirit has pointed that out here. Like it's like the Queen of Cups. So Spirit wants you to be happy. Spirit wants you to feel emotionally fulfilled, to feel safe, to feel emotionally secure. What is this? Oops. Okay. Something else for me? Okay. So I'm just getting some different, I feel like there's a card here. Okay. So these are, I actually like these cards for messages. Get out of the way, deck. Okay. So we have for a specific advice, through gratitude, joy expands. So, you know, we're talking about these things like fear, not having faith, you know, worrying about what people think. They really want, like, the energy is going to lift. Like, you're not going to feel stress when you feel you don't have stress. Now, that's really easy to say, but there is a mental shift, you know, like there is, like, we do ultimately have a choice to let go. That doesn't mean bad things haven't happened to us or whatnot, but it's like either it's that or we stay stagnant. So there's something about grace and gratitude, as minimal as the grace might feel or the blessings might feel, and as minimal as the gratitude that you can offer at this point. Cleansing waters, purification activates vibrant life force. Okay, well, let's look at all of these together. Passion and pleasure, you talked about wanting to be happy. Savor your life. Yeah, don't let your life pass you by. You know, don't, like, you're in your life. The present's the only thing. The present is all we have right now. And choosing your path, which actually came up as a clarifying kind of energy for that facing conflict. All is possible here. So Spirit wants you to know that everything's possible, but to enjoy the journey. This has to do with your healing, this cleansing thing about this cleansing waters. Like this dead energy, yes, it's there. And maybe it is through doing music that the dead energy will also lift itself. Maybe it is not meant to lift before you start music. It's there. It'll only clear itself after you've done music. At the bottom of the deck, we have great adventure. Take a risk, venture forward. So, I mean, you're a practical person, so I think it's talking about, and we have overcoming obstacles behind that. So it's talking about moving forward with what you want. Spirit is supportive of that. They want you to face conflict, not to take it personally, not to lose faith, to move towards things that make you feel emotionally secure, that make you want to get up in the morning, that kind of thing. Like, and that the process itself will heal you more than waiting for one thing to happen and then the next thing will come. And you're in the center with the King of Pentacles, you know, like you were talking about money. Your practical concerns you'll be able to deal with them as they arrive. What does Jasmine need to surrender to? Spirit guides and those answers in this journey ahead of her? What does she really? Okay. Wow, these cards, this deck has been really on point for me lately in some personal reads. So I asked what you need to surrender to. You need to surrender your fear of change. Actually, this is the same thing. You need, similar to this card, right? The image. So I could actually hold something. See, we have kind of that thing of horses. Anyway, there's movement, there's support in this. I'm going to read this out. The universe is reminding you that you are cared for always, whether you're afraid of change in your job, your health, a relationship, a venture, or if you fear, you know, worse things, repeat the affirmation, I have faith that all is well. So you're going to have to just like, well, you don't have to, but Spirit's kind of advising you about having that faith, that change, that things have to work out for your better. And that's difficult when you face so much like complicated things in your past, to just say, oh, well, what now? I'm just supposed to assume everything's going to be better. But sometimes that's the test almost. And maybe in starting the music, the process of doing music, you're going to find that healing. If you find out what your planets are, if you find out what houses those two planets are in, you can like email me if you want. I could guide you, or not, I wouldn't guide you. I mean, I could refer you to like, because that can tell you sometimes specifically like where you have to gives you some ideas about where the obstacles might lie and where the more unfettered pathway is. But anyway, that's what I have for you, Jasmine. Did you have was there anything you wanted a clarification on there? It's just telling you to Gemini, keep going. Communicate. We have throat chakra. They want you to talk. They want you to speak up. There's something that you're not saying to somebody, or it's not that you're not saying it. They want you to create music. They want you to speak up. They want you to create. They want you to use your throat chakra and express your fear that might, and it's legitimate fear and self-limiting beliefs, but it's legitimate. But that might be what's holding you back. You talked about having Sag in your chart, and that came out too. And you might be feeling that more during the season kind of now, but the energy talks about confidence. Yeah, if you know what house Jupiter's in and stuff. So, but again, it's always very Spirit's really on your side, very much on your side, Jasmine. I even just heard right now, do you know why I don't know if Jasmine's your real name, but if it is, why you were named Jasmine? I don't know, I just heard that. Why you were named Jasmine. So if you know who named you or why they named you, or just look up something about the flower itself, hold on to whatever you can for faith. You can also, okay, sorry, Spirit. But anyway, so that's kind of the message that I'm getting here. I have a more philosophical deck, but I'm not sure if you're wanting more philosophical answers. Let me know, Jasmine. If not, I'll keep going, but I'll give you a second since this is so slow. Is there any overall message for Jasmine? Oh, okay. So this is a deck that I quite like, but anyway, it says, can you see that, Jasmine? It says, you are not your thoughts. You are simply aware of your thoughts. There were two cards that came out in that other spread, which talked about your thoughts. About what other people think versus your own worries, your own anxieties, your faith and stuff like that, all in your head. So it's you are not, you are not the things you believe to be. You're just experiencing those. You have an awakening consciousness going on here. Oh, wow. Maybe that's so weird, because why would I ask you that, Jasmine? That's so funny, right? Why would I never ever ask someone on a live stream what their name is and what they were named that way? Spirit's really coming through for you. Spirit's really coming through for you, girl. I know it's hard though, and Spirit should come through for you, because if Spirit's put you through a lot, you should be like, Spirit, I expect you to come through for me because you have put me through a lot. But anyway. I'm sorry, just being silly. Okay, but that's what I have for you. That's interesting. Oh, you're left path 11. Interesting. So you can use that, combine that with where your planets are, and you might find specific things. But it's just about kind of breaking through your own, and maybe it's just taking that first step, of doing that. Okay. So we have tree. Okay. So thanks, Jasmine. Thanks for dropping by. I appreciate your energy. So we have Tree, Queen, and Alpha. I want to start calling Jasmine Faith from right now. There was a band a long time ago, or maybe they still exist. It was called Faith No More. I saw them once coming up on my YouTube feed. I saw them Faith No More. I don't know why when you said faith. So you are faith, you must have faith or something. Spirit guides, angels, and thank you, Queen. Did you want to go ahead of Tree? Oh, most Capricorns struggle with depression. Yeah, but Capricorns are also, yeah, you're right. And sometimes they internalize stuff. And I think that's good that you're not internalizing stuff. I've known, like, I've had some Capricorns in my life, and they've been very, very strong, and they just swallowed all of their anxieties. But, it's good. I think you're doing that. Might also be why you feel the kind of uneasiness you do, because you're breaking that pattern, like, kind of associated with Capricorns. Okay. So Tree and Queen of Swords and Alpha. Actually, I'm gonna use a different deck for Tree, I think. Thank you, Queen. Did you want to go ahead of Tree, Queen, or anyway, I'll let you guys decide. I think that, yeah, Surrender to Fear of Change. I like that deck. They want me to use a different deck. There we go. That's the deck they want me to use. Good luck, Jasmine. I think by the time your birthday rolls around, things will feel better. Okay, Queen or Tree, someone drop your question, because I know it's late for Queen, and we're going to get through these last ones. Wow, Spirit's in the house. Where did this go? I do not have this right camera angle today. I thought I was doing so much better, but I'm not with this camera angle. Let's see. Oh, no. No, that shows you more of the cards. I am going to grab my. Actually, no, I'm not going. Alpha, did you want to drop your question? Were you doing a bite-sized question, Alpha? Then I can do that faster. 12 portal. That's a change. These reads, I read so long. What's happening here? Open up. Don't do this to me, computer. Okay, so our Taurus paid off her balance with me last night around 10 or something at night, which I found weird. I had lent her money. Okay, I didn't respond to say nothing. She had Apple Pay. Okay, can you tell me what her thoughts, feelings are in regards to me, or what are we, Felicia? Okay, okay, so let's just, I'll pull one from this deck, and then we'll just kind of do something similar to like a feelings thing. Okay, Spirit Guides, Angels, Ancestors of Alpha, the Taurus for Alpha's highest stages, the Alpha, the insight that Alpha needs. To make the best decisions for Alpha, the guidance and the clarity. I'm not feeling anything as I. Can you tell me what her thoughts are? Alpha doesn't know what to ask. What is it? Okay, I'm just using this as a taster, as a little bit of an appetizer. 1 second, Alpha. Balance. I was feeling this, I was feeling like whatever is happening is okay. Your responses are okay. Your responses are okay. I don't know what that means. So I guess Spirit's happy with how you're responding. I'm going to pull from a different deck. How does she feel? She thinks you're like, I think she wanted, just specifically, you were saying something about settling the bill or what, or the paying you back or whatever. She thinks like she just wanted to be kind of gracious and like show you that she's responsible or something, I guess. Like, you know, she didn't want something hanging on there. She wanted you to think she was responsible, but let's just see something. What is this? Okay, I'm gonna do it like Will. Let me, which deck? Spirit Guide, which deck would you like me to use for Alpha? Okay, this one. Yes, sir. Spirit Guide, Angels, Ancestors of Alpha for Alpha's highest good, please give Alpha's insights Alpha needs regarding the situation. Okay. Thoughts, feelings. Taking something in stride. I just heard taking it in stride. Spirit Guide, Angels, Ancestors of Alpha. What is RH the Taurus? Feeling for Alpha. For Alpha's highest good. What does Alpha need to know at this point about what does Alpha need to know? What does Alpha need to know? What does Alpha? No, I didn't like how those fell. Sorry. Okay, so there is a little bit of like tension between you guys, like not tension like in that, like there's just something in the energy, like tension in the energy, like something unspoken, someone feeling blocked by someone's silence, someone feeling something's too heavy, but it's all being taken in stride. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. What are they? In the 3 cards spread and the 3. Okay, so they regret something. They're processing something. They're going to regret something. Okay, spirit guides, angels. They regret. Oh, it's so funny. I just saw if you said that she regrets the way she talked to me, and I said they regret and something that was spoken to you. So maybe spirit's just repeating what you're saying. Yes, so I think she does, because that's in point with what you said. All right. Alpha knows what Alpha knows. Give Alpha something Alpha doesn't know. Or confirm for Alpha what Alpha knows. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors of Alpha. Thank you. Ooh. Okay. Yeah. So there is some kind of like feeling of okay, there's some fear involved, like in general. So we're talking a bit deeper current energies. There's a little bit of fear around something. Maybe I don't know whether it's where this was going or fear of losing you, but there's just some feeling of some personal sense of fear. But wait, let me not focus on that. Let me just that was at the bottom of the deck. Let me just understand this. Yeah, so there is an energy of a difficult time in your guys' connection. Bit of isolation, loneliness, like in terms of how things are turning out between the two of you. I think that's a mutual feeling, probably. They might feel a tiny bit shut out from your life, but they might also be aware that that is of their own doing. Let me just tune into these cards. Would you think you're more than friends? I just heard, do you think you're more than friends? But anyway, there is something that someone, like some loss of expectation, like something they feel, I don't know if they feel like they can't share something with you or you can't share something with them. That's a little bit in their feelings towards you right now, as it stands, in a deeper sense. So, and that makes it kind of maybe feel a little bit deceptive. They might be hiding something from you. I just feel like when we say that phrase, someone's hiding something from you, it sometimes sounds so much more ominous than it is. I'm not sure what that is. I'll see. They might be perceiving you as being a little bit defensive as well. That's their perception of you. I don't know if I don't know if you guys like have each other. So, well, you said like you might be watching their socials, they might be watching yours. There's a little bit of like a standoff in that way. You're like, they're being suspicious and you're suspicious of them. Like it's you guys are in sync a little bit in that way. Oh, well, she said she didn't want me. Money, who sends money that way? Yeah. After the crap she said, is she in the closet or does she have a? Oh, she doesn't even told you that. Nah, I have her blocked. I feel like she's a. Yeah. She hasn't told you. I mean, that should be an important conversation. Okay, let me just see the shared, the mutual feelings here. You both still have desire for each other. You're both like still drawn to each other. But you both can't hold on for different reasons to the heaviness and all of this. And it's just like that's losing. It's weird. Like it's like you guys haven't lost desire and momentum towards each other, but in some way you're losing the faith in this thing growing. I mean, that would be a hard question to see. Is she in the closet? I'm just trying to think of how that could be like phrased. Does she have energies? Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. Does this person have other energies? Or they're reassessing something. She's reassessing what flipped. What flipped? Something flipped. Oh, I thought something flipped. Oh, I hate it when I think something flips and it didn't flip. Okay. Oh no, something did flip. Okay, so this person doesn't have. Okay, so I'm not sure. I mean, this is just a guess. Oh, she doesn't like that I tell her the truth and call her. Yeah. I don't. She's probably not completely emotionally mature about like who she is as a person. Like, so, like even if she's hiding stuff from you, it's not like it's just because she doesn't know herself. Yeah, this is more of an inner thing with her. Like I'm trying to ask, like if she had. Whoa, my goodness! Like that, those fell. Hold on. Sorry, 1 sec. Okay. Yeah, okay, so yeah. I don't think she knows herself what she is fully, or if she does, she's trying to reassess herself. She's trying to reassess herself. Does she? She might have other energies around her, but I don't think she's clear herself what's going on with her. Where's my little clarified? Okay, I'm just gonna check one thing and then I'll just wrap this up. So this person still, yeah. So you both are kind of suspicious of each other. You both still share a shared passion for each other. It's possible that she's worried that, yeah, there could be something there that she worries might not be what she feels you want to hear. So that could be part of what she's like kind of keeping from you, that she doesn't really know how to emotionally connect in the way that she feels you might need her to or want her to. So, yeah, that's kind of what I have for you, Alpha. Let me get you one advice and then I'll move on to tree. Yeah, I couldn't really see, it didn't look to me like she's like deliberately like in the closet or something like that, like where she's like deliberately messing with you, but I think she might like just not know herself what she's doing. And something about how you were before or how you helped her, it was a good energy. She is drawn to you. She is like attracted to you. What's this one? What is this card? Kind of. I don't know what this really means. It says, begin now. Take your first step. Begin now and take your first step. Distant thunder, clear the air. So I think, yeah, it's just like this energy between you two isn't like helpful right now. It's not helpful. Oops, sorry, I can't see these. It's not really in anyone's like take a break between each other kind of thing, because like you don't want to feel like she's messing with you, which is kind of how you're going to start feeling. And yeah, you don't want to feel that. And I don't think she's messing with you. I think she's just kind of messed up in her own head a little bit. Yeah, clearing the air again. You need to have emotional peace. I don't know if she's actively, I don't think, it didn't look like she has actively somebody special in her life that she's devoted to and she's just messing with you, but she's kind of figuring some stuff out or something like that. But that's what I have for you, Alpha. It's a little bit confusing, so I can see why you're confused as well. But it's probably like when I was even shuffling, I felt that a little bit like you need to just kind of stay neutral and stay away from like her energy. I'm just going to grab my charger really quick, guys. Sorry. Okay, thanks. Sorry about that. Okay. Yes, Tree. Oh, okay. Oh, thank you. She's man. If girls didn't know, but such a I'm glad she regrets the friendship she had and lost her. No doubt, always me. Yeah, she doesn't. She's trying to heal or something herself, reassess things. So it's probably best to stay away from her and like her kind of messed up karma and stuff right now. So like not that messed. I don't mean karma in that way. Like just the baggage she's processing and stuff. So yeah, it's tough. So I think for you and for your mental health and peace, Alpha, it's best if you just kind of stay away from like that. I want to say shit show, but I'm not saying she's not a bad person, but yeah, because you need to have, good energy. Why is this light so bright? Okay. Anyway. Okay, thank you, Alpha. Thank you for the supporting me and the donation and letting me read for you and trusting me with your energy. I do appreciate it. I think things will be okay, and that's which is meant for you will find you. So hopefully it'll improve. Okay, thank you, Tree. Okay, so when I left Caleb unread, he replied to me. Good chat. And I posted playing golf with a guy mate, and he told me reading. Okay. Can you remind me of your and Caleb's? Sorry, I don't know why that's funny. It's not. What your and Caleb's horoscope signs are? Tree. He opened up. I remember reading for you, but I don't remember the exact energies around what we got for you and Caleb. So you can remind me as you feel like it when we're reading. Yolami told me he was sad. That's why he was late to go to sleep at 5 p.m. So I think he's rest. Now since 95. Okay. He thought he'll be happy. What did he mean by that? How does he feel I want to go forward? Wants his energy. Okay. Okay. Spirit, which deck do you okay. So I'm gonna pull from this other deck first, and then I'll pull from the other one. Okay. Yes, Virgo and Pisces, right? Those are those signs that are always going in circles. Spirit guides, angels. Hi, Richie. Unfortunately, all the lists are closed today, but do come back next time. Thank you for dropping by. Okay. He is going to reach out. Sorry, I'm just cleaning something up, guys. 1 second. Okay. Okay, sure. Absolutely, Richie. Hang out if you would like. As long as it's positive vibes. Okay. I'm just trying to figure out how to capture the question. Tree. 1 second. So how does he feel or want to go forward? Yeah, okay. So let's do yeah. Okay. So let's get an overall and then let's just do a cards for us. The spirit guides, angels, ancestors of tree. And oh, okay. Thank you, Queen. That's kind of impossible to do with all the real things going on in the world. So I'm just responding to feelings. So spirit guides, angels, ancestors of tree, the Virgo. Okay, so I'm already hearing don't overanalyze this person because they might almost like it when you overanalyze because they feel like they're kind of like, you know, like when you play with a cat and you're like giving them a string. It's they don't have bad intentions, but I don't know. Like maybe it's just I'm not sure. Okay, spirit guides, angels, ancestors. Saying he's sad and thought he'll be happy. Okay. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors of tree. This is some overall message for us to start off with how this person is feeling. Oh, I made a mistake about something earlier. Sorry to whoever I was reading for in this deck. Oh well, okay. Sorry, I was using the modified tarot. Okay. Anyway, ignore me. Okay. So they're attracted to you, they're drawn to you. When you guys are good, it seems like you guys are good. Okay, I'm on holiday and been posting on my story and my activities you watch it, but I don't know if it's because I don't. Yeah, sure, do whatever you feel like. When you guys are good, you're good. I think like when you guys can work together properly, it's good. You do underlying like at the core of it, you do both respect each other and like each other. He likes your confidence and perhaps you like something about his confidence. Like there's something mutually that you guys like about each other, but it's kind of different, like the thing that you like. There's something about how you guys got together or how the connection has felt for both of you has been a little bit of a has been challenging. like the whole process of it. Wow. Okay. So you guys do feel, oh wait, did I get this last time? You both do feel like kind of like soul family or twin flames or whatever label you want to use. You both kind of feel that way, but it's almost like you guys might not even know how to navigate your feelings. Okay. So what is it with all these random cards everywhere? Sorry. Every tarot reader. What is wrong with these? Okay, here we go. Okay. Thank you, Queen. Which was the deck? Where'd the deck go? Oh, right here. Okay. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors of Tree. Yeah, so that came out again. Like there was some divine counterpart. There is a connection here at the. It could be anything from a really important lesson in your life to like knowing each other forever, perhaps making it work, coming back together. I'm not really sure. For some reason, it hasn't fully baked through yet. I don't know how old you guys are. You don't have to tell me, nor should you in a public live stream, but it feels young. So either you guys are young or there's something about the connection which has a young vibe to it or something like that. Okay, spirit guides, angels, ancestors. Tree size. Yeah, like there's still other things to come. So there's things that you guys have to learn. Or like that's not me, the spirit saying, or the spirit wants you to learn. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, please. Oh, thank you, spirit. Spirit's like pick one. You wanted to know the okay. Give me a mic spread. And card spread. Okay, thank you. You said you're a Virgo, he's a Pisces. Okay. I don't read reversals. This is just what's happening. Okay. This energy of you guys kind of like always like not feeling like there's some emotional issue of emotional growth between the two of you each other, and like there's a stop start feeling. That stop start feeling. Okay, let me speak to that later. It's just kind of overwhelming the energies right now, like that you guys can't, start the car and get in a direction and move properly without always like it's what's that like, 2 steps forward, 1 step back. Okay, so you asked those specifically. I'm just going to look at your first thing question, or like the first energy. Feel wants to go for. Okay, he cares about you. He wants to be there for you. He wants to be the person like in your life. Firstly, he likes romancing you or making you feel special or thinking of you in that way. He wants to come forward. He actually in his heart wants to be able to show you these things. Okay. However, there's not a however. Let's just see. He sees a lot of potential with you. There is a lot of attraction here. I think it's mutual, but it almost feels stronger from his side. I don't know if that's because maybe you're just getting a little bit despondent with like not knowing where he stands on stuff or whatever. Oh. I think it felt, let me see what, okay. Like now it feels a little bit more, well, maybe the energy before, even though it was still new and kind of innocent, it was a little bit more certain in the past, and now it's a little bit more than hot and cold. It's more like what's that, like it's not flaky, but like one underneath flaky. Like it's a little like like easy, like like this would be good, but like the desire is stronger than the action. Okay, let me just understand one thing. I'm going to tune into one card about, and so these, because you guys are kind of like like you said, you're somewhere like else and he's watching your story, like, you know, because things are not exactly settled between you two. Remember that this reading is for current energy, so that might change. So I think part of how he's seeing and feeling you is coming up with just how the current energies feel. He might see because he might see you as being a little selfish, but that's because it's being mirrored back to him that he's realized that maybe he hasn't been who he needs to be for you. Um, he's wondering if, you know, you're trying to prove a point. Like, you know, he might be wondering if you're playing games a little bit. This is just his perception of the matter, but that's leaving him feeling neglected. So maybe, you know, his inner self is like, oh, maybe she's playing games or something. Like, they want you to respond, or like you said, like open his messages or whatnot. Yeah, I think that's more about now. Okay. Feelings though. Yeah, no, there is attraction. They are attracted. They still feel like he wants to be able to pursue you confidently. And perhaps you ignoring him has made him more captivated by you as well. Oh, nicely when I posted, he said, yeah. Sorry, let me, he didn't elaborate. Yeah, I'll, 1 second. He's also, so I'm just catching up with what you said. Okay. Okay, Spirit's advising you. I know this is, but it's coming through. Spirit's advising you to temper or moderate your expectations of this person, but also to like to give as much as you get back, that kind of thing. Which I guess maybe you are, um, which is then you're on the right path. Yeah, Spirit's like telling you like not to get it, like not put the horse before the cart kind of thing, or the cart before the horse. Okay. Yeah, so it's funny you said hot and cold. I didn't see that in terms of something that might come up in the future, and maybe that's why it's already come. You're already sensing it. It's not right now in the present energies or his current perception of you, but there's a potential for a hot cold vibe happening. But if you know in fact that is a bit of a facade, because he is actually quote unquote hot for you and not cold for you. And which way is this going, Spirit guides? What is this? There's this direction about something needs to be solved here, some problem solving. There's a potential for this to move in a positive direction. You were asking about being happy, or he had said something before I go back and read the exact way you wrote that question. The thing is, you he is actually, you make him happy. I mean, not solely, but like interacting with you in a positive light does make him happy. That just makes me like kind of like butterflies in the tummy type of thing. Both of you, I think, have a little bit of that towards each other. But you want to be sure that, you know, that's not filling in space for something else that's lacking. Like, it's not your job to make each other, like him, happy or something if he's not you know, happy on his own. Because if that happens anyway, because that could go in a difficult direction. What's the challenge here? Does the challenge speak, Spirit, to being able to imagine it? So it's weird. They feel a lot of potential. They're attracted to you. They want to pursue you, and they want to come forward and be there for you. But at the same time, for some reason, they're having trouble at this moment in time. Really, they're not feeling as innocent towards the connection with you in this particular moment. I think that's a passing phase. I think this person goes through kind of a lot of emotions. Let me clarify the thing about the happy. Yeah, so that's showing up here at the he might not be mature enough to like mature in his emotions to know that yet, right? So about the happy thing, which is why he's like informing you of when he's happy and he's sad, and that's not, that's, he doesn't need, well, but you both see a long-term potential here. You both see, you're both happy. Like, yeah, when it's good, it's good. What about the happy? Whoa, actually. Yeah, it's something where, yeah, sometimes he like might put himself in sense of being kind of his like a victim, like like a sense of feeling like victimized, or like he gets trapped in his own thoughts about things. When he doesn't need to be, he can solve his own problems is the thing he needs to know. And some of the things he thinks are problems are not even problems. Yeah, he has, yeah, you both have emotion for each other. He has emotion for you. He's not emotionally mature enough to express stuff. So that's all the stuff about this happy, not happy stuff might have to do with that kind of thing. Like, yeah, okay, there's two of them. Yeah, you both have there's something here that spirit is okay with you guys exploring. Not okay, like supports it, thinks it could be healthy. So maybe spirit thinks you could be healthy for him because you would be more mature or something than other experience. But you're both still young or something. There's a certain, there's something about you having a very caring nature, but yet practical, that is opening different doors for him. Okay, doors for him. So what is that, spirit? What? So he wants to come forward to you. He's planning to come forward and have more of a romantic gesture, but he may, renegotiate that depending on how he perceives you're reacting to him. There needs to be some kind of something needs to be shaken. Oh, sorry, you guys can't see these cards. There needs to be something that needs to. Yeah. Okay. So this isn't going to necessarily be an easy road in the short term between you and him, meaning there might be sometimes like hurtful words, things said between each other that you guys don't want. Like you guys are going to maybe inadvertently hurt each other at times, but these are things you guys can get through. There needs to be a little bit of a shakeup. Both people need to be a bit more confident, but in different ways. Like he needs to realize he's responsible for his own happiness, and maybe like you, like, which I think you're already doing, but something, let me just clarify that. You don't want to feel like you're ever having to micromanage him. Okay, interesting. Give me one more on this side, okay? Thank you. You need to be taken care of too. You can't be responsible for taking care of him. You need to feel free with him. You need to be able to feel like you can say and do what you need to do, and you both can explore each other in a healthy way. Yeah, it's like spirit wants you. So spirit wants him to become more confident in himself and not know that he has to be responsible for himself. And spirit wants you to know that like you don't have to be responsible for him. Like you need to just grow in your own self in that way. Like I think you are, but this relationship, this connection with him is testing you, where you feel like you really want to take care of him, nurture him, but spirit's like, but your job is to be like, is to do you. Is to do you kind of thing. Sorry. Actually, I'm just going to clarify one thing. Nope, okay, don't clarify. One second, treat. Just will get you some advice. Yeah, so this connection is still ongoing. It's going to be a bit of a process. They do care for you. Emotions are real, potentials real. I'm just going to check on things. Ancestors. Oh, they want me to pull a pink card as well. Okay. Okay. Do you like pink? No. Do you like bubblegum cotton candy? What is this? Pink bubblegum cotton candy girly. Are you feminine? Okay, spirit. I don't know what spirit's trying to tell me. Yes, definitely need to care for myself and yeah, okay, yeah. Like you just need to, and you can. Like I feel like all this advice spirit's giving you is stuff you already know and you do, but something about your nature, you could get caught up in doing stuff for other people. 1 second, spirit guides, angels, ancestors. Yeah, so let me pull some advice. So what I was just trying to look at here is that, yeah, things are getting confused between you two. Like someone's feeling despondent, sometimes someone's feeling sad, sometimes when things are good, it's good. Both of you are not like being able to communicate the way. It could be maybe when you're back together close to each other, physically in the same place. Candy floss. Yeah, I don't know. I'm getting something like I just saw pink stuff from a fair, like like when maybe they just want me to pull from this deck. Cotton candy is cotton floss. I don't know why I'm just seeing like I just saw a lot of pink colors and like a fair, like a fair, not a fair, sorry. Retreat. Here, guides, angels, ancestors. Oh, this one came out. Sorry, I'm going to pull that again. Sorry. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. So you guys need to reset a little bit. So you need to reset. It'll actually probably be good if you guys can connect a little bit off of social media, which I'm sure you do. Like you said, you're on vacation right now. Oh, you love candy floss? Okay, maybe that's why I saw it. I don't know what that means exactly. By the way, spirit guides, angels. Like I'm not sure if that's something he's going to do for you or at the moment. I don't know. Okay. Okay, so I just wanted to do this a little quickly in one way. So basically, right now you guys need a little bit of time to disconnect from all these thoughts in your guys' head, like all the stuff going on when you're back together, like in a place where you can see each other, relate to each other with like make the most of your way you guys connect with each other, not be through social media and stuff, but like conversations you have, time you spend together. He is trying to stay optimistic about you, about believing. He's somebody who might get discouraged quickly, and so that's just something to keep in mind. That doesn't mean your job is to reassure him, but that's just something to keep in mind. For you, a spirit has to let go of control issues, allow the situation to unfold naturally, meaning he's going to always be posing a little bit of a challenge or quandary to you, like a little bit of a problem you have to solve. So I think spirit's like figure out what it is that you want to do. But it talks here about calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Focus on the positive, listen to subliminals, do manifestations. Maybe that's something you and he can do together even, and you might find some success with that. I'm going to pull you a Moonology for advice. Let's see, there it is. Or actually, maybe I'm going to pull from here because I'm liking this deck. Spirit guides, angels. I'll just ask that specifically. But have you been interacting with him on social media in the sense like you've been like acknowledging his comments and stuff like that? I think as long as you're interacting with him, like don't fully ghost him or ignore him, but you don't have to necessarily take it like just do what you feel like you need to do without getting too involved in his happiness. Like so, that makes sense. So I feel like if you're interacting with him, then he knows you're there. You're reassuring him that you're there, but you're also saying that I'm not gonna hold your hand through every time you're saying you're feeling happy or not happy. Like I think he's almost seeing what what you respond to. Spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. I mean, you can occasionally, but right now, if you're on vacation, you don't need to, right? Spirit's saying that if you choose to respond, like if you want to address specifically like his thing about um, being like sad or that happy thing, Spirit's saying not to focus on that so much, like not to focus on his like, well, what did you mean by that? Like what exactly, like you could talk to him, you can respond to him, but maybe try to move the conversation forward towards something else that's related, but not exactly what he asked you. Oh, it's so funny. So you just got in response to your question to this one, which is New Moon in Gemini. Think it through. So they're wanting you to weigh the pros and cons and things like that. It's also you have, oops, wait, this one also came out, which is Know Your Worth, New Moon in Taurus, and Trust the Universe. So first moon in Aquarius, or sorry, first quarter moon in Aquarius. So I mean, do the things you feel that you're comfortable doing, but think it through. You don't need to respond to every little thing about him, like not about him, like that he's going through. As long as you're interacting with him, I think it's fine, because you do know he needs reassurance. But it's up to you. Think it through is what Spirit's saying, but trust the universe. We had let go of control issues. Don't feel have to micromanage stuff. Oh, bring love into the situation. Show compassion to him. Show that you care about him, and that you're going to be there for him, but you don't have to micromanage every little thing that he's saying, is what I'm kind of getting from these cards. But yeah, that's what I'm kind of getting, Tree. And that happiness thing came out on its own, even during that other spread, which is weird. I asked him if he was okay, and he asked why he would. Yeah, so respond though, and I think micromanage is for you and the health of your relationship. It's not saying that you shouldn't do that. I think that your guys' relationship is going to grow more if that's how you do it. So Spirit is saying yes, you can certainly respond to his message, but try to like take a new look at it without the baggage of his sentiment. So respond to him in a way where it's not about, well, what, like without the baggage of his statement. So something different where you're still showing compassion and care, or whatever it is you want to communicate to him, obviously, but you're not like specifically asking him every little thing at this point, regarding him, because we just said that he has to know that he has to, you don't want him to connect his happiness with you, because then if he goes through a period where he's like feeling sad, then he's going to like turn away from you, because he's going to believe that you're not making him happy. So you don't want those patterns to develop. But yeah, that's what I have for you, Tree. I think it was like, oh yeah, what was I gonna do? Yeah. I think everything like is okay right now. These are just current energies. I think things are gonna settle down in a bit, but it depends on you guys being able to communicate like properly, maybe like once you're back from vacation and stuff like that. So we have cleansing waters again. Purification activates vibrant life force. So yeah, there's some healing here, and expand your horizons. Yeah, look at the bigger picture in your guys' connection. So that's what I have for you. Thank you for letting me read for you. I appreciate you trusting me with your energy. I do see that this person cares about you and wants to come forward, but they have to just be open to his healthy expressions of love towards you. Okay, that's great. I'm so happy, Tree. I enjoy reading for you, and it's funny that cotton candy or that floss came through. That was a very weird thing, because yes, I did see pink candy floss. Maybe it's telling you to take a break and have a bit of well, we call it cotton candy here, or I do at least. Have some, and maybe some insight will come to you. Thank you. Yeah. Try and work through it from your heart space. I'm sure the answers will come to you. Tree. Take care. Have a lovely day. Yeah, I think yeah. This person cares about you, and always remember that. Okay, does Jay think I'm attractive? I think he has a crush on me. I think he gets jealous. Wait, who's Jay? Who's Jay? Sorry. I'm just all like, I'm like so tired. I'm like, wait a minute, who's Jay? What's happening, Queen? Who's? Oh wait, Queen likes this deck, right? Actually, I'm gonna pull from 2 different decks. Hold on. That was so funny. Okay. Let's focus for Queen Spirit. Let's really focus so that messages are not long-winded, and you can give me what I need to say for her highest good spirit guide angel. A new guy. What is this new guy? What is this new guy? I don't know about no new guy. Just kidding. Do we know Jay's horoscope sign, his name, his whole natal chart yet? No, I'm just kidding. Do we have a strand of his hair to analyze? Do you know his sun sign? Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. Okay, for sure. I'm just gonna do a first check with this deck, then I'll pull from the other deck. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. The Queen. For Queen. Hi is good. What's happening here? Okay. I can't sense. Is he like a fire? Okay, doesn't matter. Spirit's telling me it doesn't matter. It's still new. Okay, spirit guides, angels, ancestors. Give us an overall energy about this J person. Oh, he's a Leo. Okay, let's just get an overall here first. Anything about too many. Okay. Anything about overall energy about J. An overall read about J. The Leo. He is a fire sign. I'm feeling fire. Is he chatty? Awakening. Temporary pause for reflection and insight. Okay, so this person's interest is growing in you. They are thinking about you. Are they like are they not nerdy? That's not the word. Like are they a good egg, or is that your impression that they're a good egg? I don't know why I'm saying it that way. He's starting to see some. Yes. Okay. So he probably likes you. You're probably right. But I know we're talking about attractive, but let's just see. He certainly likes you, and he's starting to see you in some new light. Is this person from school? No, I don't know, but there's something that they like about your. Okay, let me pull from the other deck. Oh yeah, no, they like you. Oh my. Okay, let's pull from this other deck. Okay. He's spiritual. Okay. Okay. Is he fine? Okay. Oops. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. Please give us some insight about Jay, the Leo. Jay, the Leo. Yeah, he's a good egg-ish. Where did you meet? Okay, why does it matter? I'm going to pull separately for the attractive thing. He likes you for sure. He likes you. He likes your energy. So I'm assuming that means he thinks you're attractive too, but let me pull the he likes you. He likes talking to you. Likes getting you. You make him happy. Like, meaning he enjoys conversations with you. Let's see. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. Was the answers we need the insight we need. Okay. Let's see. Like, he has a good job, or he could have a good job. Like, he has like something like kind of eager about him. Anyway, okay. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. Or maybe that's just how he's feeling about you. Okay, thank you. I'm not doing reversal. Okay. Okay, I'm not, seriously, Spirit, I'm not doing reverse. Sorry. Okay. So Queen, sorry, I'm laughing because so right here I was just trying to get a read on like your and his energy and the connection between that. And there's lots of positive energy coming from him towards you. Like, you know, he's really interested in you. He likes you. He's kind of into you. He likes, I don't know if the conversations flow easily or you're like a breath of fresh air. Like, I don't know if he's, you know, gone through stuff. Why I'm laughing is because, say, I was like, if you like, you know, say there's certain classical signs of like, you know, physical attraction beyond emotional attraction, and I didn't see them right away. But then at the bottom of the deck, Spirit's like, they're like, oh God, like you and Queen want a sign, fine, here's a sign. So yes, this person is attracted to you, but that's not the main issue. For some reason, that's not the thing Spirit wants to highlight. So why do they not want to highlight that? Either because that's not the point, or that's, I don't know. I'm not sure why Spirit doesn't want to highlight that. Let me just try to read into these energies a little bit. You're feeling a little like you're feeling like more solid in yourself, kind of, maybe, or something like I'm, it's not giddy, but like something about interacting with him like has your spirits up as well. Like, you like talking to him as well. You're curious to learn a little bit more about him, what he does, like things, you know, I don't know. That's what the energy is at least showing for you. He wants to get to know you better. The connection, you both kind of, I don't know, there's like a positive mutual energy between you guys. Like, I don't know if you riff well together or you're just like, there's something like where you guys vibe well. You vibe well. Like, it could even be like something small, like if you're getting coffee and then, or I don't, do you drink coffee? Why am I asking that? It doesn't matter. You're getting something to drink and then he's just already there holding the sugar for you. Like, there's something like you guys have a good, you either have a good rhythm or you both see the potential in having good rhythm, whether that's as friends or as something more. I'm not sure, but you're feeling each other a little bit in that sense. Yes, there's potential for this connection to like to for effort to be put in and for something to come of it. There is there's something, let me just see, spirit guide, what's this about? You both, okay, you both, and maybe you, but you both of you are like I think you're both, as well as him specifically, but you're both just trying to stay in the moment, just like enjoy each other's company, like not read too deep into this, just, you know, just be like, hey, nice to see you, like good smiles, like, you know, like, yeah, just being really positive. I think the one thing is that I think both of you are trying not to think too much about the future. um Yeah, like you're both like, okay, let's just take this one step at a time. It's just like, let's take this one step at a time. Why is that there? Something that someone can't see yet. What is the fear here? Oh, interesting. What is the fear? So why is it that you're worried why is he not trying to think about the future? Yes, that's true. He asked me for pictures of me, but would tell what he thought. Wait, so yeah, what that I just came that came up in the fears here too. Why are you so he hasn't seen you yet? Is that I just saw it again in the challenge for you, like worry that some like fear about whether like what you just said, if he's gonna find you attractive or whether that's gonna be enough to make him leave. Has he not seen you yet? You're worried if he's going to not like you seem to like your energy showing that whether or not he finds you attractive might be like the the decision point for whether you guys continue or something like that. Why is he trying to no, both of you I find like no, not, you're not trying to get ahead of yourselves. Like you're not trying to imagine like is this the one, is this my soulmate? Like I think it's more about trying to stay in the moment, like not trying not to overthink. That could be your energy too, I'm not sure. That's just generally like just live in the present, like in that sense, not think about the future in that way. I don't mean like not think about tomorrow or next week. I mean not think about like, oh my God, is this the one? Is this the one I'm going to get married to? That kind of thing. But maybe guys don't do that. He hasn't seen me. We've gone. Wouldn't he has seen me? We've gone. Okay, yeah. So, the thing around not finding you attractive seems to be more in your and like it's coming up more. But wait, okay. So let's both take a few deep breaths so we don't affect the cards. Because that can happen too when I read for people who I know or even your energy. So let's just try to say no. The cards are telling us he finds you attractive, but that's secondary. Let's see. I'm gonna pull a different spread. Hold on. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. But it's showing up as a worry for you. So spirit guides, angels, ancestors. We really want to tap into Jay. We really want to tap into Jay more. Not the king and queen. Or thinking spirit guides, angels, ancestors. He's okay. I just got this queen. He's not sure what to make of the fact that you talk about RS. He's not sure what to make of that. Okay, spirit guides, angels, ancestors, the queen, Hierophant. About Jade, the Leo, the spirit guides, angels, ancestors, what does this queen need to know for her highest good? What does queen need to know about Jade? No, not those. Let me tell you. How did you guys? Okay, spirit guides, angels, ancestors. This is more. Okay, this is not the spread I wanted. Hold on. Okay, so are you guys friends or you've started out as friends? Okay, let's try to get some clarity on this. Let's try and get some spirit. I'm seriously not doing this. Okay. Hi. Okay, so it looks like so you guys are friends. Maybe that's how you met. You started as friends. Yes, Spirit's also telling me not to worry about the attractive thing again. It keeps popping up these cards about attract. So they want us to get out a different message first. I think he acts like it doesn't bother him. I don't think it doesn't. Right. Okay. Yeah. He's not really sure what the point is. he likes hanging out with you. He likes being friends with you. He likes, like, you bring him joy when you guys are both together. Like I said, you vibe while you're happy together. Both of you want to stay like he. I feel like both of you, like, the kind of, there's a mutual energy of not wanting to or actually this might be more for him, like just being on top of things, like not being vulnerable yet, meaning I'm not sure what you guys talk about in detail, like you said, like you talk about RS or whatever, but it's like, oh, sorry, um, like not revealing too much about his emotions. Yeah, like the stuff that he's not cold, he's not closed off, but he's careful about what he's sharing right now. That could have to do with the fact that that we something weird, that you've been talking about RS. He right now, in terms of actions, though, he seems to be, again, it's that kind of tempered energy. Like we have temperance here. Like in terms of, like, he's not looking to make any drastic moves to upset the balance. He likes, he actually might think, let me just think for a second. You guys are friends. You might think you have a lot going on. I don't know if you've like talked to him about like other stuff going on in your life with school and everything and whatnot. Like he might feel like you have a lot going on, that you're in a point where you're working really hard to keep balance in your life. That's his perception of how he sees you. He feels like because you're someone who might be needing something, like needs stability, like meaning you don't need drama in your life. He doesn't. He feels that you're someone who doesn't need drama in their life. That's not really necessarily his feelings, but like, meaning that's not speaking to romantic feelings, but that's his feelings on the matter with you. Yes. And I also just got a hit from it. Yes, he is attracted to spirits, like giving me, he's attracted to you. He's attracted to you. But again, spirit's like, that's not the point. But spirit queen thinks it is the point. So okay, sorry. 1 second. There's something about spirit not wanting you to focus on the attractive thing. Let's just decide. Okay, spirit, we got it. So let's just focus on the other messages. Thank you. Let me see. Yeah, it's probably if you've talked about school. He wants to kind of take the lead here. 1 second. What's the challenge? But you guys are friends. I read these cards a little bit different from friends to romance, but have you been giving him advice as well? Like, has he shared stuff with you, and like maybe he's talking about, has he talked to you about an ex or something? There's certain things. Okay, so it's one of the challenges is there's certain things, like, yeah, he said, doesn't want to cause drama. There's certain things he feels like maybe he doesn't want to, he's not sure if he should talk to you about. They could be simple things, like maybe does he want to talk to you about his feelings? Does he want to talk to you about his ex? I'm not really sure, but he's hesitating a little bit about that. It's your ego, sorry, I just saw it. Yeah, maybe that's why spirit's like, whatever. But we don't see Kevin. 1 sec. Okay, spirit's like, this is a good thing that you and this Leo, you and Jay, this is a good human being that's in your life right now, and you guys are friends. Just like ride the waves, right? That's a bad. Just like let it go in a positive place. Sorry. Oh, he did say something about an ex today. Did he like test how you responded to that? Okay, let me ask specifically whether you should keep talking about RS or how he feels, but let me think. He is think you are on his mind. He is thinking about you, but he also has other things going on in his life, and maybe in the near future you'll find that he and you have other things going on in your life. So, sometimes, maybe you're not feeling the intensity and momentum growing between you guys, but maybe it is like, but there's just, you both have stuff going on. There's potential here in this connection though. There is like a natural vibe here between the two of you. You can relate to each other without having too much of your guard up or something, like meaning you don't have, like, you don't find that you're having to like put on airs with him or something. Like you can just be yourself, like you're comfortable with each other. Yeah, that's we're at the bottom of this deck. Ugh. Yeah, okay, so it can move in a positive direction. So this connection can move in a positive direction. But that's, again, that's not the point yet. Okay, so it's still early. It's still early. I'm going to ask something specifically about how this person feels about, like you said, when you mention RS. I think he's not sure why you're bringing it up. He's still trying to gauge something about you, like figure out like he's like wondering, well, would she mention her ex if she's interested in me? And he might even been like protecting himself and being, well, then maybe I'm not interested in her or something like that. Oh my God. Did you say he may be moving soon? Girl, did you see that card? I didn't say that, but this is why I have to learn to say what I'm feeling. And this is a message. Queen, you're reminding me through spirit. I was about to say travel, but then I thought, no, they're seeing each other. So travel's not an issue. Okay. So this could move in a good direction, but something about distance could become not a problem. It just could be a new thing. So that's funny that you saw that. Okay. Pay attention to the cards now. Goodness gracious. Okay, let's see. How does this person... Okay, wait, I want to ask something. So does the fact that he may be moving, is that a problem? It depends on where, it seems to me, depends on the direction that this starts to grow in and the stuff. Oh, that's why he might become preoccupied with other things. Okay, so you're going to remain in his thoughts if he ends up moving, or he'll remain in your thoughts if stuff, you have a lot going on in your plate, but you guys might, like you might not have the energy for each other in the near future. This is just the near future. If he moved away. But the fact that it was at the bottom of the deck, again, is not something Spirit wants to highlight. Yes, if things grow between you guys and Spirit is not telling us whether it is, what direction it's going in, but this person is not going to lose contact with you, meaning whether it's phone calls or communication or emails, or texts or whatever, they still have some interest in what's happening, and they would want to connect with you. Like they're not going to stop connecting with you because they've moved away, whether that's in the form of physically coming to see you at first or just talking to you on the phone or something like that. There's certainly potential for that. Okay, why am I doing this deck? I want to do this deck. How does this person feel? Queen RS. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. How? I want to say yes, but I think there's things that might be coming up in both of your lives, like real world things that might change the energies. But the desire to want to come see you, or like to not lose contact with you, is there? What does Queen need to know about how Jay feels when Queen brings up? Okay. It makes him question. Okay, so I'm asking specifically about when you mention RS or X's or whatever. It makes him question something, like it makes him unsure about what your intention is with him as well. I think he appreciates that you're trying to be open with him, but he also wonders if you have an agenda, kind of thing. But not really, because I think he thinks of you as a good-hearted person. So not agenda in like a bad way, but he just wonders, he's just like, why is she mentioning this guy so much, or why is she mentioning this, or maybe something specific, like if you've told a specific story or something like that. I'm also getting from Spirit is that not to mention Aras too much. I don't know why. How does he feel? Okay. He also, okay, it makes him try to, yeah. So you talking about RS or your ex or just stuff like that, it just gives him pause. But he's trying to, he seems like a level headed person. Like he's not running away or anything like that. Like he's not, like it just makes him like reassess the how he's looking at this. He's kind of trying to understand it from your perspective. You know, like just like things like that. And I think, and to some extent, he. Oh, for God's sake, sorry. To some, I am not doing. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. To some extent, he wonders what to say. Like I don't know if he just listens to you and nods when you talk about it, or he actually, like, if he like gets down and dirty with you and like is like, well, let me tell you about her. It's like a girlfriend or whatever. But I don't think so. He seems to hesitate about what to talk about when you're talking about your pain and your hurt, that kind of thing. Yeah, it seems to bug him. I'm sorry. It's like, so it's like, I think it bugs him a little bit. Now, this is just me at this point looking at these cards. So it seems like maybe you don't want to keep talking about Eris too much, but that's, let me just see. It bugs him a little bit. He just thinks your energy, like you think, I don't think he minds. I don't like, I think, I don't know how emotionally, like maybe you guys talk about your exes and your, you know, what's going on in your life and love and stuff. So it's good. That's healthy to have an emotional conversation about people or whatever. But I think he's just, he just wants you to be more present. Maybe you should ask him. I just got like, do you ask him a lot about himself? Do you always talk about RS like in every time you guys meet each other, or like maybe try one day not, like switch it up a little bit? Switch it up. Oh, okay. Oh, goodness, sorry. So I don't know what he does, but you could like, maybe you can talk about, actually let me pull with a different intention because I was focused on a different intention from when I was shuffling. I was just trying to ask what you got, like kind of like you said, it's not like a big problem, but maybe he's just not like, there's other things to talk about. It's funny that you said he's a hard read. I feel like he feels you're a hard read as well. In his mind, from his perspective. From his perspective. What is, hold on, what is this person? Ancestry. This person, Jay, have intentions. Oh. No, I just pulled these cards. No, Spirit, come on. Sorry. Does Jay have intentions? Does Jay, what, okay, what is Jay's intentions? What does Queen want to know? Sorry. Okay, no, but we'll read this out in the real way. Okay, so I was asking in a best case scenario when I was shuffling. Girl. So I don't know if this is your and Mai's energy affecting the cards, because sometimes that can happen. But I asked in a best possible scenario, so not maybe what his intentions are in this moment, but like in his heart of hearts, his higher self, what his intentions might be. And we have the Lovers with the Knight of Cups and a divine pair and King and Queen of Pentacles. Okay, but I'm not getting too excited because I feel like I'm yeah, okay. So this is more, okay, so this is more about like kind of hopes, wishes, and dreams and stuff like that. So basically, like, you know, when we were saying he doesn't think about the future, he's trying not to, maybe it's because, you know, like we said, nobody wants to get ahead of themselves, But so in a best case scenario, his higher self thinks about the compatibility between the two of you, potential romance, between you and two of you, the kind of bond and the connection that you guys could have. Um, so this is like just the unfettered viewpoint in a best case scenario about how he feels. However, in reality, though, he still sees the potential about all of this. So that means in his heart of hearts, like his higher self does think about how you two guys could vibe in a romantic sense, as a pair, as two people together in a relationship. But he's doing his own thing now. He's not sure if you're doing your own thing. Like he's not, like there's still you're both kind of at a point, maybe you didn't expect to meet each other or something like that. Like he's kind of like pursuing stuff on his own. He sees the potential, but there's something that's not clear in the connection. Let's see. Oh, okay. Today we talked about him possibly moving. He said he wants someone in the same city. Yeah, which might be some of this thing about where he sees the potential, but it's not clear, the path forward. Also with the Lovers, right? Like it's a choice, right? It's a higher choice. What is the choice he's trying to make? Yes. Okay. Yeah. So is he moving for work or something like that, or like opportunities? Yeah, it's balance, finding the right balance in opportunities in the 3D, in his own life, in his work life, opportunity, things that are coming towards him. I don't think it's killed everything, but it like choice, yeah. It's a choice. Oops. How would he still communicate to you? It might even cross his mind whether you would you would lose interest in him. It's not just about whether he'd want to do something at distance. Maybe he like he's wondering if you would do something that's not in the same city, like whether you would travel to go see him. There might be something about that, like in his higher self. Like, do you know what I mean? Like that might be going on in his higher self. Hold on, let me just see something. It's about work, the reason he doesn't. But he so this means he's compatible. So the reason I think that just going back to the beginning, the thing about attraction is that he sees you more than, it's not just about are you physically attractive. It's like the whole package kind of thing with you. Wait, what am I trying to ask here? Okay. These cards kind of fell out. I'm not really sure. Okay. Oh, this came. Have you guys talked about like kids and family and stuff? So I just asked what he wishes you would say to him. Yeah, I don't know if you guys talk, like maybe, I think he might want or he's open to this idea of having, like, albeit at a reasonable pace, having a conversation about the give and take and a connection, what your expectations are, not in a full blown, but okay, we're friends. And maybe if we were even if I were dating someone at a distance, I'd go see them, something like that, like some way to open up that conversation about what you would give in a connection and what you would expect, something like that. You have talked about, okay. So I think now I'm understanding that because this card came up before. There's something about family as well. Okay, so children, family, that's coming up. So I think he likes to talk. So this was me asking, what does he wish Queen would talk to him about? So something about also, maybe, I don't know in what detail you went, but maybe he liked that conversation, talking about how you envision your future family, kids, a home, the whole 9 yards, something like that. He might, in a reasonable way, be interested in baby steps to have more of those conversations to get a feel for you. And you could also obviously ask him. Anything else? No. Yeah, what kind of potential you see in him and what your hopes and dreams are for also for your future. Well, you know those. What changes you'd make if you had to make them? Because you know how we were saying that he doesn't like he feels like you got a lot on your plate. Like so if you didn't have a lot on your plate, what changes would you be comfortable making? You know, like how much transformation can you withstand in your life? Something like that. So he kind of is actually interested in talking about bigger, deeper issues, but at the same time, like not too fast. Like he's someone like, yes, give me a slice of cake, but oh no, not that big of a slice of cake, like that kind of thing. Okay, let me get some advice here. That was a strong thing that came out with those. Wait, which deck am I using? Hold on. What is Spirit's advice? What is your advice for the prison? Spirit guides and against us. What is your advice for the prison? What's your advice? Okay, enjoy yourself. Appreciate your. Oops. How will he express how he feels about me? How does he feel? Okay. Okay, so what we got in that other spread, and I'll go back and clarify that. Oh, the card came out again. He doesn't want to shake things up too much. Like he wonders about that. He wonders about balance. So in that other spread I did in terms of his next actions were like he wasn't planning on taking any action, meaning he was just kind of it was divine timing. Like we saw like he was just kind of waiting and seeing how things go. That doesn't mean he's like gonna ignore you, but like he was waiting to see like how things go. But we'll ask if you express it. But before that, I just want to say I asked Spirit for some guidance. So Spirit's also saying not to like be too much in your guys' head about this connection, both of you. Actually, it's so funny you said express, that you guys should both kind of express and demonstrate your interest in each other and not get too caught up in your head. And again, the thing we talked about, you know, a little bit about and have fun in the moment, but also kind of talk about that give and take in a connection. You know, how you like expectations, stuff like that, like how you're there for each other, how you respond to change, like how you both respond. He might be wondering how you handle change, or maybe this is something you're wondering about him. That could be someone thinking about how someone responds to change. Will he express for Queen Gemini? Will he express? Okay, so I think he wants to. Sorry, I keep forgetting his camera angle. He wants. Okay. Yes, I think he wants to express that he's interested in you, but he is still trying to work something out in like his like he's trying to figure out his own intuition and instinct on the matter with you. He's trying to figure something out. That could be something like you said, he's like someone, I don't know if he's like very practical where he's like, oh, well, if we're far away from each other, it won't work. And he's trying to think that, or he's just trying to figure out something about his own emotions. I don't see too much about his baggage here. So in short, if I just saw these two cards on their own, when you said, so will he express how he feels about me? I would say that yes, this would be a yes. But he's also waiting on being able to see something clearer. So that could be, that could be something you can nudge him along with. Like, again, it has something to do with drama and change and stuff like that. So maybe if, right, well, that's not spirit. But so yes, he will express some, or he does want to express interest towards you, but he is holding back because of some deeper processing in his mind about this issue, which could simply have to do with that he's might be moving, he has a lot on his plate, he's wondering if you have a lot on your plate, he's not entirely sure what's going on with RS, like all these things together. What was that? I'm trying to rewind. When we saw what does he feel about you? That came up in that previous spread. How does he feel about you? That came up that he likes your company. He feels happy around you. He's attracted to you, but he also feels like he wouldn't want to bring drama into your life, or he doesn't know how you would handle drama or something like that. But he feels joys with you. He thinks about the future, because I'm just trying to remember that spread with the 9 cards. Let's see if the same cards come out in a different deck. Yeah, it's almost the same cards coming out again. Okay, so yeah, this came out in his mind space before. So he likes you. He likes your company. He feels happy with you. He wants to spend more time with you. He wants things to grow between the two of you, and he wants to keep moving forward towards you. But he's just not like, and his higher self in his heart, he probably wants to he thinks about being romantic, about your guys' compatibility together. But right now he's just like kind of happy going at a slower pace, not a slower pace, meaning just continuing to read the situation. He might be someone who, like, they have a growing sense of attachment to you. Like, he's like, the more he sees you or talks to you, the more he feels connected to you. Like, he smiles when he thinks of you. Like, he's starting to feel like you guys are like connected. He enjoys your company, and comfortable with each other. And they like the vibe. There's happiness. This card came out in the previous spread too. Whoops. On like social media, or the pictures you sent? Well, then you can ask him. You should just be, okay. That's, again, he finds you attractive. You could ask him, should spirit guides, angels, ancestors, should Queen ask him? What do you thought of it? Oh. Are you scared to ask him? Are you scared to ask him, like, if why he didn't comment on your pictures or anything? Are you like a little fearful of getting too emotionally invested until he shows, which makes sense, until he shows his cards? Will he express? Why didn't he comment? On her pictures? Was these just pictures you like texted him, or these were like, are these pictures like on social media or something? He doesn't want to reveal. So I just asked why he didn't comment on your pictures. It seems that he doesn't want to. He wants to proceed cautiously as well. He doesn't want to reveal everything to you right away either. He doesn't want you kind of to know. So you're saying he doesn't express anything. It's kind of because he doesn't seem to want you to know exactly what he feels. Why doesn't he want you to know? He just wants to see how this keeps going. He doesn't want you to know yet. He's assessing. He's trying to. He's reassessing something. He's thinking something through. He's trying to figure out what's going on with you. He likes that you guys are friendship. He likes your vibe right now. He's not entirely sure what you think either. Stuff like that. So yeah, yes, he is kind of not revealing what he truly feels. He might be that might have to do just with like that's just generally how he is, or he himself is a little afraid to just say stuff right away, something like that. Well, I'm not getting any cards that are saying he's not interested. Like I've gotten the Three of Cups coming out a couple of times here. So like as far as the cards go, I mean, obviously these are just tarot cards, but there's nothing in these cards that say that he's not interested. Exactly what level of interest he has and what level of commitment he'd put towards it. Is he like your age or younger or something? Like what his intentions are? He might just not want to mislead you or something because he doesn't know yet. Oops. So I didn't see anything here that says he's not interested. There's elements of him still figuring stuff out, him trying to figure out the future he sees for his own life, stuff going on with his work, as well as just, plans for his future and exactly what's going on in your life. So that's, the thing. Oh yeah, he's younger than you. So he might be just thinking about all of that. Was the pictures you sent him on social media? Actually, I'm not saying that. I'm seeing that they aren't on social media. They're just one-on-one. Okay, or maybe not. Okay, advice. Advice is you can overcome anything, overcoming obstacles, and traveling lightly. Simplify your life. I feel like this might have to do more generally with your life. Overcoming obstacles. You can overcome anything. That's just a general message for you. Traveling light, simplify. Oh, I want to get you a pink card. Hold on. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. What is? What is Jay's energy? Oh, getting to know each other. Okay, so we have, for his energy, we have love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So he might have some ideas about how much he wants to express his emotion towards you. Could have to do with stuff in his past. The funny thing is your energy shows flirt. Which is kind of like you just said, you take it as no interest. You're like, I want you to flirt with me. Like, I want you to demonstrate that to me. What's interesting here is like, we also have codependency and a shared energy, which is right now, but it's combined with getting to know each other. So as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Addictions are affecting your life. Let me just think how there's some fears here. Like this, you have some fears. He has some of his own fears. I don't feel like heavy past energy around him, but obviously everything we do or say has to do with our past experiences or our mental blocks. But he could be just like hiding those well, meaning whatever his own issue, like not issues, like all the baggage we all carry. So the point is, spirit's like telling you to get to know each other. Like as you reveal more, so this thing needs to unfold without any sense of like fear about what may or may not happen. I was just closing like this, like I was trying, this card was flipped up as I was putting this deck away, and it says express your love, which is just like, and release your ex. So maybe there's something about what you guys express to each other in terms of talking about like past energies. Some advice. Okay. So we have luck is on your side, new moon in Saggy. We're in Sag season right now, and a time to give rather than take. So kind of goes back to that card, the Six of Pentacles, which came out a couple of times. Yeah, I think you guys need to be like more like, well, you don't need to be like, perhaps, well, firstly, luck is on your side. So Spirit's like things are going to work out in your favor. There's a divine plan here, but just like the give and take, the expectations, like the back and forth in terms of like practical things. This is new moon in Virgo as well. That needs to, like, that's something that maybe you guys want to talk about. You know, maybe, I don't know what kind of things you do when you're together, like whether you go to eat or someone drives somebody, but little things in terms of like the give and take in your guys' connection. But yeah, so that's what I have for you, Queen. I see nothing here that doesn't indicate interest, although I do see that this person is, like you said, and when I asked if you should say something, it was like that energy of like, you don't want to, which is fair. I mean, why would we want to say something? Oh, yes. Thank you, Queen. Thank you for telling. Yes, the lists are closed. Thanks. I think I updated that in my title. But yeah, but you've already stopped. So maybe it's just about, and like he might have stuff in his mind, but letting him know how you would feel if somebody moved away. Would you still be interested? What would you do? What would be the give and take there? Just like setting him more at ease, showing him like that you, like, even though you have a lot on your plate, you're okay, like you can handle it or something. I'm not sure. I mean, don't lie. I mean, do say whatever it is you want to say. I shouldn't say, but I mean, maybe these are the things he's guessing. Like, and you're right, it would be better for him to just come out and ask you whatever he's saying as opposed to you trying to like read his mind. But maybe now that you're like not talking about your ex as much, maybe if you explore new topics, you'll find that there's something else going on there. But anyway, this is me blabbing. If you find out the rest of his chart, if you find out his Venus or his Jupiter, and if he has any planets in his 7th house, we can see what we can do. But then you need his birth time. It's so sunny. Okay. I thank you for sticking with me all this time. I really like, next time, literally, if you like, I'll read for you earlier. But thank you so much, Queen. I really, really appreciate it. So yes, take care. Have a good night. Yes, absolutely. But like, don't like freak. It'll be funny if like you're like, what time were you born and in what city? He'll be like, like anyway. Okay. Thank you to everyone who joined us today. Yes, and this is the 1212 portal. So believe in your manifestations and hopefully they'll come true. Okay. Take care, everyone. Bye. Bye, Queen. Thank you again.